Good morning, Virginia. I couldn't sleep. Could not sleep. Hello, Papa Smurf. How you doing? Nana, how you doing? I'm doing good. Hey, Bill. Good morning. All right, I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee. Be right back. You guys ain't looking at my mess over there, are you? Yeah, switch that over. Okay, good morning, guys. Good morning. Toga, hello there, legend. Good morning to you. Go make a cup of coffee, then go in the bushes. Good morning, Aguilos. Oh, good stuff. Right here. Okay, cool. Well, a couple of us is not able to sleep, I see. Oh, mercy. Good Lord. Yeah, Wynn did a thing there. Wynn picked up a MK. Hey, Diamond Heart Queen, good morning. Yeah, Wynn picked up a new truck to me. Yep. It's new to me, but uh, you seen it? Yeah, I had to do something. My other truck was going downhill, and plus you talking about it. It was a 1998. You know, it was seen its better days. It was my dad's pickup truck. Ah, thanks, MK. I'll be paying on it for the next 4 years. It's not, not. It was within my price range. We'll put it that way. Yeah, it was within my price range, and I'm happy about it. It's just like, well, you could have came down here and done this all yourself. Well, yeah, I could have, but it wouldn't have been the same. All right, new key is on. Need a bigger freaking key thing. I'll go out and look for another key ring. Need a bigger one. Yeah, but it's a 2014. It's got 180,000 miles. I bought it as is, but it is what it is. I'm still happy about it. So yeah, I'm tickled. I'm tickled about it. I mean, it's clean. It still runs good. So runs good, and why not?
A lady
Oh,
fell off in the basement.
you ain't freezing your little kabootas off. What's going on, Bean?
I came from Roughneck's live room. He's still alive from last night. Still keep going. He's almost hit. It almost hit 24 hours.
How's he doing that?
I think for long he's going to be about 30 something hours. He's going to be live. He's just going to keep it running.
What's he doing that for?
I don't know, but I noticed Ted fell asleep up there, and there's two people up there on his panel asleep right now. Me and Crystal left. You know, I decided I saw you live, and I thought I'll come over here to show you some support. I don't even think I was in your live stream yesterday.
Yeah.
I was busy doing other stuff.
Yeah, I was live for a little bit. Nobody came over. Nobody came
I
on.
meant to ask you something. Did you tell me to don't worry about sending those Reese's cups to you?
No.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure of that.
Don't even worry about it.
And I wanted to make sure you can let people know that if you have to, if they ask if I've ever sent that to you.
Yeah, no.
When I looked at the box, you know, and my mom seen the box, and my mom said, you send it to somebody. You know what it's going to cost you to send that for such a big box? And I said, I didn't know it was going to cost me that much to send a box to Reese's like that. Don't tell me what it costs.
It will. It costs a lot of
shipping cost. You know, I found out. I was looking on my tab. I found out that if you send stuff in a bubble wrapper, it's cheaper than sending it in an actual box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know that either. So I was going to send some things in a. I was going to put some things in a box just to protect it better.
Cost more.
And then I'm not. It's going to cost more for the box.
Yep.
So I just leave the bubble wrappers I have and just send it that way. If the wrapper, if the bag does come damaged, it's not my fault because it's whoever tampered with it.
Yeah, I always send it in a bubble envelope. That way it's safe. It don't hurt doing it like that. Give me 1 second, Bing.
I'm wondering. Oh, hi, Cassie again. Cassie, you stalking me. Ernie, I saw Cassie new coin. Oh, I'm in love. Oh, you know, Ernie, I saw Cassie new coin. I'm in love with that thing. You know why? There's a rainbow. There's a rainbow unicorn on that thing.
I want that.
One side's got a rainbow unicorn on that thing, and that rainbow unicorn represents the LGBTQ club, and that's why I love it, because I love rainbow unicorns. But you know what? I almost felt like I cried in Roughneck's live stream because Julia said, "Can I buy it for Beanie?" That made me so happy.
Mm-hmm. Cool deal.
I love unicorns.
Do you? Well, it's okay.
It made me think of unicorn that my friend that lives in Hall, Tennessee, sent me for very first thing she ever sent me for my birthday when we started talking on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And I will never get rid of it. Came from Walt Disney World store
Lenore.
They don't make anymore.
Hi, matey. Good to see you, Lenore.
Hi, text guy.
Getting my keys ready.
Oh, so I see who you're stalking now. Miss Diamond Stalker over there. You see what she had you coming here looking for? So now
she did. She was here first. Yeah.
Well, I guess, Cassie, I guess I'm stalking you instead then. Oh, you know what? Cassie loves Starbucks.
Really? You had to go there. Okay, other keys to the pickup truck are done. Just gotta put them away.
Well, you know,
I've already got that truck sold.
You know, Friday when my mom brought my medicine to me, you know, She said they could only get part of it filled on my patches, and they couldn't get the other 2 boxes yet because they didn't have it all in. And she said she'll go pick that up when she can. She told me. She said you got to keep this forever from your dad because they have actually took all the nurses, and fired all the nurses from the outpatients building that's owned by Murray Regional Hospital, so they don't have to pay them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And she still got to wait till February of her actual retirement to get her final check, because that's what they're doing to everybody that's going to retire. They're having to make them wait to get their final check,
Really?
of their actual retirement. But you know what she said? She said she sent home my dad. My dad sees somebody that's black, coming on the screen. He screams out that word that nobody likes. Just being rude.
Mm-hmm.
And then he sees the LGBTQ club members coming up there, and he's going off about them too. She's hearing every racial thing coming out of his mouth.
Why?
So that's how he is. He just races about everything.
Oh, Jesus.
And I never did tell her that I was sitting at the table doing my diamond art, my Harley Quinn diamond art, and I never told her that I prayed to the Lord that, to tell my grandpa, which was my mom's dad, that he was a better father to me. And then I never even told her that I had prayed for the Lord to take my father out of this world first before he takes her away. I never did tell her that either.
Mm-hmm.
And then I told the Lord that my dad is not even my dad. I told the Lord that too in a prayer.
Mm-hmm. Well,
but I told my mom that I'm thinking about my brother ever moved to downtown and moved to Nashville. I'm going to go too. She don't want me to go. I said, the only way I won't go, if you put a whole privacy fence around this yard, for me, so it can be privacy in the front and everything, and then you keep my dad off this property forever, I will stay. So that way, when he's not around, then you'll have me take care of you. That's the only way I'll do it. But I never told her the main reason I wouldn't come to her house for Christmas. I just said because he got the flu and I don't want to catch it. That wasn't the reason. I just didn't want to be there because of him. Because I knew I'd have to dress the way I don't want to dress. I can't dress the way I truly am. I have to be somebody I'm not. I'm not going to do
it. No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
No. Hi, Nana's World.
Mm-hmm. Nana's here. Diamond Art Queen's here. Papa Smurf's here. Lenore's here. Got you up, Tolga. Oh, man. Yeah. See that truck I bought?
Uh-huh. And you know what?
Yeah. I had to go do it. Had to do it.
My friend Nick's got the same truck.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's got the ball snow plow attached to the front of that damn thing.
I ain't gonna stick no plow in front of that thing. I
But
know how to drive it.
He takes that off when he goes to he'll literally take that off when when it comes summertime, But he accidentally did. But he accidentally did. He accidentally he said he posted a picture on Instagram and said, oops. And I said, Nick, what'd you do? He said, my bad. I hit a post, just a thing, and I'm like, your brand new truck, you just dented that thing. He said, well, I didn't see the post when it was coming out because I had my little lawn, my lawn care, my landscaping lawn care wagon in the back, and I couldn't see it. And it wasn't but 2 months later, he posted another picture where he had patched it, sanded it, and repainted it where it looked like that patch was never there. He didn't pay something, anybody fixed it. He fixed that patch himself. He does that. He'll fix things himself. Now, he said the stupid thing is he gets people bring lawn equipment into him, and he don't know how they have never cleaned under the deck, which is weird, and how they get the lawnmower blades to go on backwards and fit on there.
Well, if you're mechanically inclined, you'll figure that out. You know how to
I let my dad put lawnmower blades on my lawnmower one time, and I kept wondering what cutting the grass good. And I took it off. They were bent, and I looked at the manual, and I found out he put them on the wrong way.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And when he done that, I got another gear that I might have to replace on the other side where the chute is. I might take off, buy another part, the same gear I got from Amazon for $25, which is not a genuine John Deere part. It's cheaper than John Deere, but it will work to make it fit. So I don't have to sit there and pry it on and then screw it on, then kind of tighten it, and then finish going back with a hand wrench to get it to stay on. Because he sent the new gears out. And he said, oh, you can put them on either way.
Hey, mate.
There's no different way.
8 o'clock p.m.
Hi, everybody in chat. So, yeah, he
It
really
is,
you know,
4
he,
in the morning
I
here.
think it was 1 year, you know, he said, oh, you need to just jump start the battery. You know, there's no need to buy a new battery. And I'm like, I said, if my lawnmower, I want to get the new battery, I'm going to get it. I took that battery. I told them what, I went up there to John Deere, told me what was going on with the battery. And they said, don't jump start that battery. You keep jump starting that battery on that lawnmower, you're going to tear that lawnmower up in winter. When it gets to where don't want to start it off, and
Good morning, Brian. Good morning,
you just need to get a new
Good
battery.
morning. Oh,
That's
see,
what
good
I
morning.
went and got a new battery.
Yeah, well, you can do whatever you want. You're your own person. You don't have to go what people
Hey,
tell
you know
you
how
to do.
riding lawnmowers are. How they do if you start the battery, you don't start, you recharge that battery. It don't last long in it, but like 2 or 3 months later, you're done recharging it again.
Yeah, well, it's
Once
just like
they're
my
drained, you
motorcycle.
got to replace them.
It's just like my motorcycle battery out there. You know, went through the last year during the winter having a trickle charge on it. This year I've got a trickle charge on it, and I'll probably have to. I might get away with it one more year, but then I'll have to buy another battery for that damn thing. But you're talking quite a bit of money for that type of little
John Deere
battery.
told me that when you see something bad with when that battery, because I told John Deere when I got that lawnmower from Home Depot, I was already having problems with not wanting to start good, and they said the battery was already failing on it to begin with. My dad, and I told them what my dad said, and they said he's wrong. You should have right then when you noticed that you should have went ahead and just got a new battery automatically. And they said Home Depot should have honored that to give you a new battery. And I said, well, they wouldn't do it because I wasn't under warranty with them. I didn't buy the warranty.
Yeah.
And they said, well, you should have came up to us because you had a warranty on it to get it replaced, but you didn't come within that year time frame, and that's when the warranty fell out. And I said, well, how much cost for the battery? And they said, oh, it ain't gonna cost you but maybe $50 or $60 for the battery. I said, that ain't bad. I'll just take another.
Hey, Joe. Morning, Joe.
I put it on. And my dad wanted to put it on. And my dad said, you got to make sure when you put that on there, you tighten that thing down real good. And I said, I'm doing what the John Deere people told me. They told me to tighten it down, but don't get it too tight. They said, if you get it too tight, you'll strip it out and you'll cause problems.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you don't tighten. That's just like people with them goddamn lug nuts. You don't have to over tighten them down.
No.
You know, just give it one little crank. You know, that's all you got to do.
Yeah, like I've told you, like there's a guy I know on YouTube. He said if you're using an impact rig to put lug nuts back on, put it at the lowest speed just to drive them down a little bit. Then take a torque wrench and torque them down until you hear that click. And once you hear that click, they're set. He said some mechanics will over tighten them, and once you over tighten those lug nuts, and you're going flying down the road with your tires going so fast, it could cause them to snap off and send one that's flying and kill somebody.
No, you can't change those. You know, the lug nuts, the studs, you can't change those, but they're a pain in the ass because you got to beat on it. But then if you beat on it, you're gonna the axle itself, you're gonna screw it up. You beat on it. You got to get one of them.
My dad does. I asked my dad, "Do you use a torque wrench?" He said, "Oh no, I need to get out of 1-inch impact pneumatic wrench. You just tighten them down." He does it with the lawnmower of the John Deere that he got. His dad gave him, you know. He tightens them down to where you can't even break it off with a hand wrench anymore. And you're always supposed to be able to break it off with a hand wrench. He did that with the bad boy that the second bad boy they got. My mom got tired of driving it because he modified all kinds of crap on it to where you got to get behind it near the little muffler to jump start it and then get on it. And it's just ridiculous.
How you doing, Joe?
My mom don't want to leave.
I'm okay. How are you?
Just sitting here listening to Bing just rattle off.
Oh, you know what? That's not Joe right there. That does not. I tell you that's imposter.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm an imposter of myself.
Well, Joe, show him your face, and you'll know you're an imposter.
Yeah.
Cause look at me, shaved, and he done some of his hair. He don't look like himself anymore.
Mm,
He looks
yeah,
like Joe.
totally broken.
He looks
He looks
younger.
like Joe.
He
Mm.
looks younger than he usually is.
Yeah, but I like to look scruffy normally.
I want to see scruff. Hell, I got a scruff going. I got to.
Mm.
Am I going to shave? Nah, I kind of doubt it, but
No, I'm
girlfriend.
just in a hotel in Cardiff at the moment, so I've not really got much to do today.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
on holiday.
You said you went for work, Joe?
No, it's my brother's Christmas
You said
present.
vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get the hotel and a bit of fun around the hotel, just being lazy.
Yeah, he's been teasing me with the food there. All the sweets he's getting there. Mm-mm.
Oh, wait to the video. Courtney gets it worse.
Courtney gets what now?
She gets all the photos before everyone sees them.
What, you been sending those to her?
Yeah, I needed revenge. She laughed at me.
I thought you said that. Hey, I thought you said you weren't using Facebook Messenger anymore.
I have to have Facebook Messenger when I'm away so I can get hold of my mum.
I know,
don't.
but I thought you weren't using it when you weren't talking to anybody from YouTube on it, huh?
I didn't say anyone from YouTube. I just said unless it's something important.
Oh, so when I send you a message, no wonder you don't reply.
I read it. I
Yeah,
just
but you don't reply.
I'm lazy at times. And you normally said you've sent a message, so I'll go and look.
You're a good man, Joe. You can be lazy if you want to.
But before long, I'm
And
gonna stick him and Courtney in a group chat with that I'm gonna create, and he's gonna be stuck in. And he's not gonna be able to leave because I'm gonna make Courtney an admin there. So if he tries to leave, she can constantly keep adding him back.
She won't add me back. She's too nice. She'll let me run away.
Well,
I didn't mean to call somebody's number. I got somebody's new number. I'm not saying who, but they gave me their number and I gave them my number. We exchanged numbers.
But I actually did send someone.
You had it one time, but you deleted it, and that's on you.
I did actually send
a group chat together, and I looked over there
an arcade name to someone.
You got butt hurt.
Well,
So
see, man, sorry I called you D-Man.
Who? Who'd you call D-Man? You called me D-Man? Look, I can't time you out right now.
Well, me and him was in a group chat together. Somebody created some group chat, and we got put in it. And I was like, oh, and Joe just said leave it. And one day I went over there and I go, where'd everybody go? You know, no one left it. They all just ran off or left me. So I said, fine, I'll just delete it. I guess nobody wants to be in a group chat when shame on them for not telling me why they left.
The reason I leave group chats sometimes is because I've got upset with myself.
But the reason I haven't created a group chat that's got me and Courtney and Joe in, because I just don't. I need Courtney's permission before I do that.
Permission for what?
To create a group chat. To create a group chat on Facebook that's got me, her, and Joe in it.
Oh.
Hey, I
always ask her permission. I'm not going to go against her.
I was going to be naughty, and I was going to send a group chat invite to both my mom and Courtney. Then I realized I would be in a lot of trouble with either from Courtney telling me that I was being silly, or my mum's telling embarrassing stories from when I was younger. Yeah. So I can't win with that one.
No, and I'll let And Joe, you don't want to put your parents in a group chat with your YouTube friends because you don't know if they tell your mother what things you do on YouTube your mother won't want to hear to get you in trouble.
I actually trust Courtney to talk to my mum. I do.
Yeah.
And the same with someone else.
I don't know if your mother even knows anything about me, does she?
She knows you're trans. Yeah. I call you a pain in the butt.
Good one.
For that, if I could get a hold of your mother, I'm going to tell her you won't clean your room.
Oh, she already knows I'm not cleaning that.
How about toy diamonds you want to clean?
She knows that they go lying around the room.
Oh yeah, I've knocked a lot of them in the room. I was using my Ryobi brushless vacuum, and when I got out of the closet, I go for that cordless thing. I said to myself, "I said this thing's past the max line. It's already packed full of dirt." And I kept using it, and I thought, "How are you still picking stuff up?" And when I got through looking at it, there was diamonds in there too that picked up, and I go, "It's still packed full all the way up to the hole where all the dirt goes into," and I still don't see how it was picking up. It still kept picking up trash.
Yeah.
I'm like, for something Ryobi makes, it performs like a Dyson. Yeah, but I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to ask Courtney about that, about creating a group chat like that, just to get her permission. I will never go behind her dad.
Oh.
Now, Joe, she is going to upload some videos showing how she does her nails.
That'd be interesting to see that.
There's Karen wants to see it, and there's a lot of people that's been asking her to see it. So she's going to show how she does those nails like that. How she takes those nails that you get done in salon, and she designs them herself and then glues them on.
Yeah, they really are a really great bit of art she does.
Yeah. And I think that'll help give her a lot more followers too.
Oh, it will. Have you actually looked? I've tried looking for small YouTube channels that do like nail art. Yeah. And I can't find anyone that's under 1K.
What are you trying to do?
So we're looking at what I'm looking for is like someone that does nail painting, like what Courtney does. And I really can't find anyone that's a small channel that I can get to know about more.
Good night there, Lenore. You take care of yourself here, matey. Good seeing you.
Ernie, what time are you getting up in the morning on Sunday?
I'm up.
Well, yeah. Well, Courtney is going to be going live. I think it's what time is she going live today? Yeah.
I'll tell you because I've got the page loaded. In 3 hours around.
If you're not busy doing that, you need to come in there. Because if you come in there, you're going to see her dad's face painted, and his face is going to look like a turd.
Anyway,
he lost the battle last Sunday, so Courtney gets the paint his face like that, and you'll get to see her nail. How she designed them.
Well, cool. I won't be here between 10 o'clock and noon. I'll be gone.
Yeah, I think you'll get to be in there before then.
Well, I don't know. I have no idea who Courtney is.
If you go back and watch her, you can. If you go and watch her Friday night live stream she did.
That's Ozzy Scratchum.
Yeah, he got her link. I sent it to him. Yeah. But
Ozzy Scratchum.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ozzy Scratchum. Remember, I sent it to you.
Okay, I see scratching. So that's
I sent you
Courtney.
that one. I sent you the coin pusher, which is her dad, that I don't follow the channel of anymore because somebody gave me the advice on that.
Yeah.
That's between me and her. And they do a metal detecting channel together.
Oh, okay.
That's the third one I sent you.
Yeah, yeah, I won't be around in the morning. We're taking off. Me and Judy, we go to church on Sundays. We make it religiously. We go to church, and I will not stop going. There's other things I've been doing to better myself, and one of them's I ain't had a touch to drink in like 12 days, so I'm doing real good on that.
That's good.
I'm just trying to change my life around a little bit for the better.
Yeah.
Just like
You
I ain't smoking.
You gotta do what's for you and live your life,
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta do what's best for you to live your life, and do better for yourself so you can live a lot longer life too.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm a true born alcoholic. I've been okay, and if I'm not drinking every day, there's something wrong. But here's the last 12 days, I don't know, just something snapped at me, and I haven't had a touch. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah,
So,
well, across the field, the field behind me was owned by my uncle, but he gave it to some other farmer, bought the land, and took over the farm, took over the McCord farm and done it. And my uncle that lived across that field, he's an alcoholic, and he stopped drinking because he knew what was that is bad for his health and how you get hurt and have to be rushed to the yard and stuff. And I come to find out he's back to drinking alcohol again, and he knows it's killing and going to take his life. And I've been told he's not going to live much. He's not going to live much longer. And I said he's not my uncle because I don't want nothing to do with an alcoholic. They get so drunk and goes off on people.
I seen my buddy lose his life over it. He passed away. The alcohol got into his bloodstream and it killed him instantly. Had a massive heart attack. He was dead before he even hit the ground. So I've lost a couple of friends this past year, and it just made me think. Look, enough's enough. So I decided not to touch.
Yeah.
So I'm doing pretty good. I just don't think about it. Okay.
Well, my my uncle, his kid, that time I seen the ambulance over there and I was wondering why the police over there and I called my mom, told her about it. And she went and called to find out. They said, oh, he fell and hurt his leg. But the kid never said why he fell. Plus he had assistant living nurse that came over there to take care of him. And she never said a word. My mom told me the reason he fell, he was drunk when he fell out of the bed and hurt himself. And you know what? Every time he got drunk, to this day, every time he gets drunk, his own daughter and son will never say that it's from alcohol. They cover that up all the time. They don't.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No.
Covering up.
And I've always wondered why her oldest brother went off on me and treated me like crap. It's because he's drunk. He treats me like crap all the time because he's drunk.
Yeah.
And I literally told him one day, I said, if you're going to come around me drunk and you're going to go off on me, then get to stepping because you're not my uncle. I'll treat you like I do my father. Where you're going to be like him. You're not part of my life. I want nothing to do with either.
Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to do that in order to better yourself,
Yeah. I even told my mom that my dad's side of the family, his parents, I don't want nothing to do with it because they're not my grandparents.
Hey, Toga,
they don't support my life.
She went to bed. Yeah, it's just when you're doing stuff like for somebody, all you're doing is enabling them. That's all you're doing. And I won't do that. I won't help nobody else drink. And if they got a problem, they're gonna have to figure that out on their own.
And my friend Ian, he was real bad at drinking, and he had a Samsung flip phone. He got so mad because he was so drunk. He threw that thing on the ground, broke that thing. Even though he paid like over $1,000 for that phone. He just swore.
Well, that's what drinking does.
He eventually got to realize that alcohol was causing him to be mean and angry to people. and treat people with just hatred, that he finally gave it up and just left it. And he didn't want nothing to do with it anymore. He gave it up.
That's basically the same thing I'm doing. I hurt people because of my mouth, and I'm not like that. Okay. And that's the only reason why I'm not doing it no more. Okay. Because I don't want to hurt nobody else. My words.
You want to know what I used to do?
My words were pretty strong that day, and I choose not to do it.
I will admit something. When I was old enough to start drinking, I started drinking, but I had the thrill of love getting drunk. I love getting drunk on an empty, not eating nothing, because I knew if you didn't eat that, you would get drunk fast, and I would do that. Oh, yeah. I remember when I went to the Wild Baxter party I went to, and I did things, and the lady gave me her G-string to take home, And I don't remember. I had somebody, what happened, $75. They said you gave it to 2 girls and to give you a lap dance all night long until the party was over with, and that's what I did. And I don't remember that. I just remember the lap dance and other things I did, and touching them at the top and stuff, and where I licked whipped cream off and stuff, and they said you were drunk, and I said, and my mom was like, why does my car smell like puke? And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. And come to realize I had puked in her van, and I didn't even realize I'd done that either. And then when I was walking in the house, I could hardly walk, and I remember when I went to the bathroom the next morning, looking there, I go, what's it all over my toilet? And I go to realize I puked all over the toilet again, and I kept on drinking. But after I was living on my own, got away from my father that was stretching me out, where I got to realizing if I'm going to get healthy and I'm doing a high protein diet, I don't need alcohol anymore. And I killed alcohol right there. I went cold turkey without alcohol. And after I got healthy, lost all my weight, I never touched it again.
That's what
I actually remember everything from when I went to a club every time. But I didn't really drink like anything other than a bit of vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is just something I need to do, Okay.
Oh, everyone should drink less.
Well,
that's what they need to do.
That's the thing, Joe. When I have one, I can't stop at one. Okay.
It's pretty addictive. I can understand that.
So if I got 15 beers in there, I'm gonna drink all damn 15. That's my damn. That's how I was. My brain thought I gotta have every one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like what I would be if I was allowed to drink. I would have to just drink it all there and then.
Yeah, but some days
it's better I don't.
Some days I can control it. Some days I can't. Some days I can have a few. Some days I can't.
It can be difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So but as long as you got good friends around, that will help you not drink.
Yeah, I choose not to.
Yeah. Well, something my dad does, like my dad, he's got top teeth are all pure false, teeth. And he was told by a dentist why he had to have all those teeth pulled. He said they told me it's from dipping, it decay in your mouth. He told that dentist to shut up. The dipping skull does not decay your mouth and cause any diseases. He don't want to believe that. And he's still dipping it today. And they told him you're eventually going to have to have bottom false teeth. And he said, well, it ain't from dipping. I don't dip for the rest of my life. They said, well, you keep dipping, you're not going to have any gums left, even a whole teeth in. And now he's got to wear, he won't wear false teeth, period. You just keep dipping. You don't care.
The one good thing about me not drinking is I'm more scared of my mum finding out I haven't had a drink. She's more scary than drinking.
Understandable, Papa Smart. I understand that. I understand it.
Well,
me.
I'll tell you this right now. I have heard Joe live, and there's been a time he forgot to mute that mic, and I've heard his mother in the background holler at him. And I'm like, what do you do now?
Yeah, half the time I can't get to mute the mic before.
Papa, you know what my excuse was? Well, I work hard every day. I deserve it. That was my main. But yeah, I don't need it no more.
What you need to do to also keep you from wanting alcohol, you got to get some kind of
I'm
like
just gonna.
beverage, some kind of like soda beverage or something that kind of has like a taste of alcohol, but it's not alcohol, and you'll get over the taste of that. Something that kind of
Oh,
that tastes like alcohol, but you're not really drinking alcohol, and it'll make you
yeah.
think you're drinking alcohol, but
No.
you will never taste it.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing: being I got an addictive personality. I can get addicted. I'm addicted to caffeine. I'm addicted to gambling. Hello, Daniel. So yeah.
Well,
It's just,
I used to buy tickets once a month, and you know what I did? I got to where I said, I'm just going to play these tickets. Yeah, I run out of money. I don't buy them for so long. And I got to where it was only 6 to 8 months before I'd ever buy any more tickets. I changed my ways. Told myself
yeah.
that I was not,
I
not
ain't
going to,
scratched the ticket.
I was not going to let
I ain't
willpower take
scratched
over.
the ticket. It's been like 2 weeks since I scratched the ticket. No, Judy was the last one to scratch the ticket.
Yeah. And I did there for 2 years. I kept buying every month from Victoria's Secret till I got the gold member account. And I turned around and I said, this year, only time I'm buying from Victoria's Secret, even though I wait for things to go on sale, it's going to be Valentine's Day when they have their Valentine's collection out, and when they have their Halloween collection out in October, and then in December when they do their Christmas collection. The rest of the time, I'm not buying from there. And I have not bought it from there this month. I'm waiting for next month to buy
I was going to send you a photo. Well, I was going to tag you in a photo and say, hey, I found Bean's shop.
Oh,
Can't wait to tell this guy, oh, I got me a truck. You don't have to worry about trying to sell me one.
Well,
This guy keeps bugging me.
Yeah, well, Ernie, earlier we were talking about shirts that people wear with the rainbow on it,
Mm-hmm.
and we were talking about that, and I was like, yeah, there's some things in shorts that I wore. I didn't care what it represented. I had people come up to me and say, are you straight? Are you bi? What are you? And they say, are you a drag queen? And I say, and then they say, are you a girl? Or are you a he, she? I said, yeah, I'm a he, she. But I don't care what this represents. I'm going to wear it because I like it. I didn't really care.
You know what? Just come right out and tell them, hey, look, I'm changing myself. You don't like it, then you don't have to be in here.
That was actually when I was in high school. People found out that I was actually trans, but I never came out to my parents about it. I waited until my mom that was actually a little racist, passed away. And after she passed away, then when I moved in this house, I came out about it.
Yeah. Well, your mom knows, but your dad doesn't, right?
Yeah, but I figured out what I'm doing when it comes to bottom surgery. I told my mom what I'm gonna do, and I told her if Medicare pays for it, it'll only cost me $700 out of pocket. It won't cost me $2,000 to $7,000. It'll only cost me $700, and the scrotum's gonna disappear.
I can still hear you. Go ahead.
But I'm still able to use the other part. But I am getting rid of the scrotum. I'm gonna actually get rid. They're gonna do the breast top surgery after I have all the hair removed. They'll tell me when to do that. But then they will remove the scrotum because I asked my doctor about it. She said even though after they remove the scrotum, you could still use the other part with your partner. It's still going to function. It just might be a little harder to function, but you can still use it. Because you got the estrogen there that's going to still help make it function a little bit. It just won't function like an actual man. And they said if that's what you want to do, so you look a little bit more feminine and you don't have to worry about the painful tucking and stuff, then it's up to you to do that.
Yeah.
And she said she'll get it made where my medical insurance will pay for it, and I only owe $700 out of it. And then she said when I do the top part, she can get it set up to where the medical insurance will pay part of it. She can know how to get around that, and then I pay my half, And I told my mom I will pay it off because I'm not having to pay anything of it. Because if she paid any of it, my dad will find out what happened. Because she wants to make it look like she never had nothing involved in it. And I'm going to give her what she wants. And then I told her the last thing I do before she dies, go get my teeth fixed, get new particles put in, and be done.
Yeah. I had all my, I've got 2 sets of false teeth, but
yeah.
I can't wear them.
Yeah, but as long as she would let me have my bottom surgery I want to get done, have that one part removed, and do the top surgery, the breast augmentation surgery, I will do the mouth. If she agrees with that.
Yeah. I wish I could afford those daggone friggin' the inserts where they can put them in and not have to take them out. I'd love those, but that's here nor there. I mean, I'm okay with how I am right now. You know,
Yeah.
I can still eat just fine. Just certain things I cannot eat, and I'm okay with that.
Well, Ernie, you've seen me actually. I think I've been on your panel sometimes, and I'm sitting here just eating an apple. You've actually literally seen me eating an apple off a Coral People's panel before, haven't you?
Yeah.
And I don't have no front teeth, but people are asking me, how do you eat that with no front teeth? My gums are touching. It's just these two teeth here and these two here that are biting into it, holding it, and I just pull it and rip it right off and eat it like it's nothing. And I think what I've done is I've caused my gums to get real tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you're eating certain things, it will make your mouth get rough. See, I eat a lot of crackers. I eat these Cheez-Its, and I eat cinnamon wafers,
Yeah, I've seen people eat pretzels without eating teeth, and I don't see how they do it.
No, they just they just do it.
Yeah.
Damn, that came out of nowhere. Oh.
But the reason I gotta have the partials is once I put the partials in my transition doctor said it'll push this lip up and make it when my face is starting to get more feminine, it'll look better. So when I put the lipstick on, it'll be easier to apply it. And you won't have that lip sinking in,
Yeah.
And she said, if you want the more feminine look in your face too, you need the teeth help for that. And I told them when they do that, when you do my teeth, I'm gonna tell them when you do the teeth, can you at least when you do the partials make them look more like female, more feminine looking teeth? And I asked her if they could do that. She said, yeah, they can do that. They don't have to make them look like the teeth of a man. They can make them look more like the teeth of a woman.
Yeah, Papa Smurf, I've got used to not having them. No, see, I can't eat while I've got them false teeth in them. Just makes me just gag. I feel like I got a whole mouthful of just crap, and I can't do it. No.
Well, my great aunt, she was I think in her early 20s when she had to have all her teeth pulled out. She had her first set of false teeth. They didn't bother her. And then over 4 years ago, she went and got her second set of false teeth, and they still don't bother her. And it was because she was young and she got used to them quicker, and her gums worked around them. But probably at the age when you got your teeth, you weren't super young when you had them, And that might have been the difference. Joe, what food videos you going to show next?
I think it's going to be like what I had around Wales, and that'll probably be it. Or it's going to be part of the hotel review. It just depends what I'm going to do with the video, or how long the video will be.
Billy's right.
I saw that picture you had on Facebook of that sandwich and that orange something, another biscuit you had.
I'm losing that belly, Papa.
Yeah.
I've done lost 13, 14 pounds now since I ain't been drinking.
Yeah, alcohol makes it add weight to you.
Oh, it does. Good. You got all the grain and the hops and all that crap.
Yeah.
Yes, this gum. I have a hard time eating crackers, chips. I like them. I just eat them in moderation. Yeah, you go into a time, I get it.
Well, I just got an idea. If you're craving alcohol, just take the Vegemite, because all the Vegemite, the yeast in Vegemite comes from beer.
I've had Vegemite.
So if you eat that, it'll almost be like you're eating beer, because that's what half of it is. It's just salt, vitamin B12, and yeast is all that is. It's from beer. It's all mixed together. Now, Joe, You better not be you better not be hogging Courtney over there on Facebook where she won't message me and talk to me now. I'll come over there and beat that butt.
If you remember my message last night, I said don't reply. Look, but don't reply.
No wonder she never did reply to me last night when I sent her a message. No wonder it took until nearly in the morning for her to reply to me.
We aren't messaging.
Her from me again.
We're not messaging. I'm just telling her one thing and then going to bed. As remember what I said in the chat. Don't look, don't reply.
I don't remember. I don't never really pay attention to what half the people say in the chat. Especially if you're saying something corny, I'm like, that's one person saying something to the other person. I'm not gonna look at their message and say, and respond to that.
And I'm not doing it to be rude. It's just.
No, I know that. You know, I message
space, and I need space.
I know you
at the moment.
you know. You gotta learn. You gotta know. I'm joking with you over here.
Well, I'm waiting on you there, Papa Smurf.
Oh yeah, she did message me about something like yesterday. I can't remember what though. I can't remember what she messaged me about. Now I do remember.
Stop.
You know, I forget when people message me about shit. I saw your Deal or No Deal video you did on Facebook.
Yeah, I kind of like to just film that in case I get a win. And if it's a good the max win, I can post it to YouTube.
That's another thing I said something about that time. I said something about, why don't we create a group chat that's me and you and Courtney all in it together, you know, and then if you're ever bored, you know, and she's not doing nothing, I'm not doing nothing, there's nobody live or nothing to do, we can just get in there and play Deal or No Deal. That's the reason I had another purpose for that, and you get in there and play certain games with each other together.
Oh, thank you so much, Chrissy. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Looking at 4 years paying it off.
Hi, Christy.
To me, it's new. I know it's a 2014, but to me, it's new.
Yeah, well, you're not taking me no church with you, boy.
Yeah, because you burst into flames.
Yeah, you hear me over there? You're not taking me no church with you.
Do
Hey, Ernie, take Beanie to the church. You see a big fireworks display.
Oh.
Ernie, the last time I went to a Catholic church, you know, I walked in and I go, why is it so blazing hot in here? I am just sweating like crazy. And everybody said, you know, the AC's on. Where? I said, I don't feel no where. I am freaking sweating, you know. I picked the wrong outfit to wear in here. And I said, I know it's like 16 degrees outside. I'd rather be standing outside. I'm sweating in here. And they said, well, I don't know why you're sweating. And then I went to the preacher to confession. I was confessing to him. And then when I got to the part where I told some naughty things, you know, that I've done in my life, you know, he turned around and said, please, just get out. Don't never come back. He told me to get out. Don't never come back to this church again. He didn't want to hear that naughty part.
No, 4 years ain't bad at all, Chrissy.
He's probably now in therapy from what you said.
It was within my price range. You know, that's why I was looking. I was going all around. I got this freaking guy from down here constantly calling me. Hey, I've got this truck here. I've got this truck here. I'm like, dude, you want too much damn money for that damn truck. And I said, it's a 2014. You want $20,000 for it? And it's got this many miles. I said, nah. And he keeps calling me. I'm like, look, dude, I already bought a truck. See ya. Bye-bye. I can't wait to tell him that today. When he tries calling me tomorrow.
Well, if he keeps calling you, just block his number.
can't stand what. No, it's not that mean. It's just when you constantly keep calling me, trying to sell me a truck, or getting me to look at another truck. You know, I went in there just to check, not for you to keep calling me. Well, I've got this, I've got that. I don't give a damn what you got. You don't keep calling me, keep pestering me.
And I hate. You go in car lots and you're looking at cars, and they get in there, and the salesman get in there, follow you all the way around, saying, "Oh, let's go look at this one." And you don't want to look at that one. You want to look at these because you're interested in these models. You don't want to go and look at that higher model, but they're trying to sell you something higher that you could tell you.
This is like these furniture places. You walk in, you want to you want to look on your own. You don't need a salesman to come up to you and start aggravating you. And it's like I tell him, I said, I will call you when I need you. Don't pester me in the meantime. I said, I'll walk out faster than I walked in. I said, don't pester me. I said, I'm not the guy you want to, freaking mess with.
Another thing that they do in furniture stores, I don't like, because a lot of times you'll sit down on the furniture just to see what it feels like, to know if you want it or not. And a lot of them will tell me, you can't sit on that. Only time you can sit on it is when you get in your house. I'm like, well, how do I know if it's going to be comfortable enough for what I want to buy? If I can't sit in it and you give it a little test. And you know it's one that's going to be sitting.
You could sit in it, you can lay on it, you could do whatever you want. They can't tell you what to do.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Personally, I hope they say you can't make a 50 Shades of Grey film on this couch in the store.
Well, I had it where one time I was in a store and this dude taught me into this furniture, and he said it's the best furniture in the world. I got it home, sat on it, and the springs were broken already in that thing. I could tell because when it kept me leaning to the side constantly, and I called them and they would keep repairing it. Eventually, they told me we're never going to repair it again. I said, but I've still got 5 more years of my warranty left on that damn thing. And they said, well, call the Ashley company, will fix it. And I said, I'm going to a different store, buy me a different couch. I said, I told Jones, I told store leave.
Spit it out.
Big furniture store. I told him, I'm not coming back here anymore. I'm going to the smaller store that's behind an old place that used to be a pharmacy, and I'm getting my furniture there. And I bought this couch with that stimulus check I got that has cool memory foam built inside of it, so I never need a butt cushion to sit on. And I've not had problems with it since. But they ripped me off at the other place. And plus, I remember I told them, they said, they also were trying to they said, well, you bought a power recliner here. Why don't you get another one? I swear the leather don't peel. And I said, is it 100% real leather? They said, no, it's that fake pet leather. And I said, I'm not getting another power chair from you either. Because that thing bound to break, and I already had the leather peel on it, and I told you about that, and y'all wouldn't fix it. Even though it was under warranty. You said you couldn't fix it because we don't carry the brand anymore. And I'm like, that's bull crap. So when I got this one, I asked them, does the leather peel? And they said, it is fake leather, but it's not that kind of fake leather that will peel. And I've never had it peel. So sometimes going to more expensive stores that's got a bunch of them all over the states, it's not really worth it. You're best off going to one that's only in that town to get the better deal.
Yeah, we went here. We went last year, we went down to a company I know down here. I used to deliver it to them, and we went in. I said, "Well, we're going to go check. We need a chair. We need a mattress for our bed." I said, we have a chair and a mattress. Will you pick up? If we buy something. Oh yeah, we'll take that away. Are you usually in Newaygo? I do that Newaygo every Tuesday, and I'm usually there between 8 and 10 o'clock. It just depends.
Yeah. What about the furniture?
So anyway, me and Judy went there, and I'm like, well, we're going to sit on stuff. Well, yeah, you can sit on, you can lay down if you want to, check it out. So we found a nice chair for Judy, and it was like $800. And then but it was on sale too. And then the mattress, hell, it was on sale, and they only had one left, and we got the sucker. And nice mattress.
Yeah,
So
you don't always have to go, even though it's an expensive store and they're having sales. You don't have to go there, you know.
hmm
Because some of the expensive places will rip you off, you know.
see, I I used to deliver there, and I talked to Mr. Onion. Mr. Onion, we're gonna check everything out, And I talked to the salesman. I said, hey, I know Mr. Onion by heart. I said, I used to be his delivery guy, and the guy know not to mess with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, my sister and her husband got a couch, you know. They got it from that expensive store. The only reason they got it because it was in the back of the warehouse. It was the last one they left, and they wanted to get rid of it, but they couldn't sell it.
Really?
So his dad just gave it to him
Oh,
to put down because he works there. So they got
really?
furniture for free. And I thought, I thought, son of a babe, where's my free shit?
Yeah, no shit. That's who you know and who you blow.
Yeah.
That's the old saying, who you know and who you
Yeah,
blow.
but you know, my brother-in-law, when he found out that I got that adjustable mattress bed that adjusts and the foot up and it's all foam, got a little cool yelling and massage, it's got full body massage and head raised up, got LED lights underneath it, you know. And he said, I would love to have that. He said, can I have it? And I mean, there's a bunch of people in the family that wanted it. On my mom's side of the family wanted it. Nobody could get it. They kept trying to get me to sell it, and I would not sell it because I knew for that my Mimi had paid $1,000 for it. No, I never gave it because my Mimi gave it to me. And then a lot of them were saying, would you sell this furniture? Would you sell that furniture? And I said, no, because my Mimi gave it all to me. I'm not selling none of it. I'm not selling none of it. I wasn't going to give it none of it. My mom, when she built the house, she's going to bring back that painted little thing that she has that made to put a lamp on. It's got a drawer and it's got a cabinet underneath it. And let me put it back in this little room where it was at. And that goes with the painted armbar. She's going to give it back to me. And I told her thank you for that because I would love to have it too. But she said she ain't got no room for it in her new house.
Mm-hmm.
So she knew I'd like to have it. She's going to let me have it because she knows it's my Mimi and I don't want my Mimi's and I don't want to get rid of it.
Go. No.
What are you doing over there?
Huh? Free cell.
Mm-hmm.
Playing free cell. You ever play free cell? You don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I was supposed to say, you better not be looking up what I think you're looking up, or you getting a virus over there, boy.
Free cell.
Oh, yeah, I played that before.
I played it a couple of times, but I'm no good at games. I mostly just play Pokemon Go.
Just one again.
Mm.
I'm sorry, my head went together there for a minute, and then I was like, yeah, Judy comes down, you can't see that computer going close or fast, and she'll be like, what are you looking at? And you'd be like, not a dang thing. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, that happened. Ted was, I remember one night we were in, Ted live room and that moaning was going off, you know. And I think, it's funny because Bad Bass will come in there and she's like, oh my God. And I'm sitting there like, what, Bad Bass? She's like, the kids heard that. And then she just dying out laughing. I mean, it's funny when he plays that thing. But I tried to one night, I said one night, if you ever catch him going into a store and he's got his mic on, I hope somebody plays that. I'm gonna make sure one day I'm in Victoria's. I'm gonna make, no, not Victoria's. I'm gonna make sure I'm somewhere in the mall and he got that playing. and I'm gonna have my phone up on high volume so everybody can hear it in the damn store.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to do that?
Just to see if they wonder, like, what in the world is she watching? I mean, there was one day I had it on, and I was in Home Depot, and some lady, some young, beautiful lady in her 20s, come up and asked me, said, "Ma'am, you need any help?" She heard that playing, and I go, "Oh crap!" And she said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then I went to see my doctor, Miranda, last year, and I had that playing. She walked in and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did I catch you in a bad moment?" And I said, "What do you think I do it?" She said, for a minute, I thought I walked, your paper down around your ankles. I said, "No, I'm in somebody's live stream. I'm sorry that some sound being played. It's just a sound in the background. It was being played. It wasn't what you think." She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were watching something naughty." I got caught in a damn patient room. I mean, she was like, "Maybe I need to leave and let you finish." But sometimes I forget that when I'm in certain people's lives and they're saying some kind of language, I forget to mute the dang phone half the time. We can all make that mistake.
We do. We're all human.
Yeah, and then you get people looking at you like, "Are you a freak or a weirdo?"
What?
They will look at you like that when they hear these weird sounds going off or this cussing going off in a live stream.
Yeah, I don't pay no mind.
Yeah, well, Joe's already got a $80 billion therapy bill building up from all the crap he's heard some of the things that his poor virgin ears and eyes don't need to hear.
Oh, bullshit.
I don't know. You might have to ask him how big his therapy bill would get.
Oh, it's probably extremely high.
Hey, boss. Good morning.
Hi, boss.
Pros on me. It's the fourth time today that YouTube called my chat to breathe on me. Hi, boss. Joe, boss told you hi.
I said hi, boss.
Well, my ears wouldn't, my brain wouldn't listen to that.
You just don't listen to me.
Well, you join me and Courtney in a group chat on Facebook, and I'll listen to you.
That was awesome, Joe. That was awesome. What a good comeback, man. I love it.
And I won't even get a word in between you and Courtney.
What, you afraid me and Courtney would chew you out?
I'll probably get a list of things I don't want to hear that I can can't say on any live.
Joe, I'll admit to you, when me and Courtney talking private on Facebook, we don't talk about nothing naughty. We just have a normal conversation, And that's the same thing with that group chat I create on Facebook. We don't talk about nothing naughty there. It's just a normal, drama-free conversation we're having.
That's the only chats I used to like, was just an everyday chat about the dull things that are going on in life, because my room's boring as hell. And
yeah, but the one
back
thing,
pain's making it fun.
Yeah, but on Messenger, if you ever try to add Renee to a group chat, you can't no more, because we know why we can't add her to a group chat anymore. You remember that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she had to do what was best for her.
Well, everyone does. I have to stay off it because I just don't want any reminders of my friend I lost.
Yeah, but there might be one of these days. It might even be where it's like one of these days later on down the road. It might get to where it's like me and you and Courtney and Julia all in a group chat together. That might happen one of these days, because then if you have all three of the group chat and something going on with you, and you need somebody to talk to, you got either me, because when there's no summer work to do, or you got Julia, or you got Courtney to talk to when you need somebody to talk to, in a group chat with. That's what another thing I was trying to get you to. It's another thing I was trying to get you in a group chat with, That way you'd have somebody to talk to if you need somebody to talk to when you need to talk about certain things in private. However I can put that. Like I did for you a lot of, I'll admit, there was a lot of times I was actually tired and I wanted to go to bed, but I knew there was times you needed somebody really to talk to, in private. And I got backstage with you and sat there with you and talked to you, until you were ready to go to sleep,
Yeah, and I appreciate that, Jenna.
Yeah, I did that for you.
It's just that, like, at the moment where I lost a friend, I just don't want to be a problem to anyone, so I'm not messaging people.
Yeah.
But you're not no problem here.
Yeah, that's what you got to do when.
You're welcome here anytime, Joe, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Annie.
Yeah, Ernie will always give you advice if you need it. He's good at that.
If I got advice, to help anybody out, yeah, let me know. I'll try to give you what I can, what I know from my experience that I went through. Yeah, I'll be glad to help anybody out.
Yeah. Joe, I don't remember if you're following Ernie on Facebook yet, are you?
No, I've not actually got my phone on me, so I can't check, but I know what Ernie's name is, and I can just get it up with one letter.
Hey, Joe. Joe, it's William.
Yeah, I know.
WILLIAM, William Ernest, ERNEST, Ernest Long, LONG. Just look up William Ernest Long.
And it has him and his wife in the thumbnail pic. Yeah, anytime you need to, just send a message and he'll respond when he can. He might not do it right away.
No, because I'm really busy, but I will respond though.
Yeah. But now with somebody like Courtney, what I've always understand, you send her a message, don't say a word, just send her a message and wait till she responds. Even if it takes a week, just wait till she responds. Because you keep constantly messaging her over and over, she will get to where she don't want to. She will ignore your chat.
Baby's turning 1 very soon. Oh my God, it's already turning 1. Good Lord, just seemed like yesterday, Chrissy. My goodness.
Yeah. I had that, Ernie.
I've just sent a request.
I was talking with somebody on Messenger, and I messaged, and I kept sending messages too much. I basically got to where they just put me on mute for a while. And I asked why, and they said, well, you were messaging me too much. I had to mute you. And I said, oh, I'm sorry about that. And they said, it's okay. I said, when you're ready to talk to me again, I'll just wait and let you send me the message when you want to talk. And that's what I do. I wait till they're not busy and they want to talk. They send me a message, or if I send them one, I've told them I'll just wait till you're ready to respond. I don't care if it takes a month or two for you to respond. I'll wait.
But my Facebook picture's the same picture as on here.
Yeah, fast. I know. I was back when my poor kids. Next thing you know, they're half-grown kids, and now they're in their goddamn 30s, and they're giving me grandkids. It's like, good God, boy. It seemed like yesterday they were just kids, But I take each minute, That's why I'm kind of doing what I'm doing, The new truck, to me, it's a new truck. I've always gave. Now it's for me to take.
Well, Ernie, what you did for Christmas for the little kid that's not in your own flesh of blood, you did for her. I thought that was nice. That you still bought her something for Christmas, even though she wasn't your own kid.
She wasn't. She wasn't even a family. She was on the other side of the family.
Yeah, but I thought it was still nice if you bought her something. So You didn't see her crying every time.
Mm-hmm.
And she was probably happy that you bought her something for once.
Yeah, because it's just it's a thought. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
last year I come in with packages, and her not being part of the family, she was so upset she didn't get anything, and I'm watching. I'm like, they're like, just don't worry, she'll be okay. I'm like, well, no, it's not really okay. You know, I'm not taking it very well. Because she's a little girl. She doesn't know. You know, she doesn't know that she doesn't know that she's family. You
yeah.
know.
Well, I bet, once Miss Judy saw the look on her face and when you gave her a present, Miss Judy was probably like, well, she's happy now.
Well, Judy's just like, you don't have to do that. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. It's not gonna hurt a few bucks to buy that little girl a present to put a smile on her face while she's opening a present with the other kids. You know, it's
Well,
just to
that
me, it's not
girl
fair.
that girl that my sister was, that little
Yeah,
girl that
Chrissy,
my sister
everybody
was
deserves some
fostering,
love.
I gave her something for Christmas. My brother
Yeah.
got her something for Christmas, and you know what?
Uh-huh.
She was happy. But
Oh,
it was back by the time of January. My sister told the foster people, said, "You're going to have to come get her and take her." That little girl cried. She did not want to leave the home. She felt like she was at home. But the reason she made them come get her is because that kid really needs a lot of therapy because she was uncontrollable and something happened in the home that wasn't supposed to happen around her. And that's when my sister said, "I'm sorry, but you have to go. I don't want to really give you up, but you really need to somebody can give you the help that you really deserve." The little girl didn't want to leave because she had a little sister from my niece was like a sister to her. That's why the little girl didn't want to leave.
she doesn't understand right now. It doesn't hurt. Oh no, it did hurt. She doesn't understand that. I'm not her family. She took, because she doesn't know. She sees the other kids getting presents. And then uh, she doesn't know that she's not my family. That's the thing. She's from the other side of the family, but my kids are there. Because Sherry married Tim, which Tim already had kids. It's Tim's kids. And the
Well, I think the right thing to do is constantly every year for Christmas, always give her something until she gets to the age to where she understands that
she'll
she's
get
not
there.
really part of the
She'll get
family.
there. She'll get there. But in the meantime, a couple bucks is not going to hurt me.
No.
It's just a couple more bucks. See, Papa,
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
one of
It's a
these
couple
days
more
she
bucks.
will
And
get
you
to
know
where
what?
she'll understand and
She
she'll
didn't
turn around and
feel
say,
left
I
out.
don't need nothing.
That's the thing. She didn't feel left out.
Yeah. But she will get to where when she's a teenager, she understands. She will say,
Yeah.
you don't
I
have to
know.
get me nothing because I'm not your family. She will understand.
The ex-wife and Tim were like, "Oh, don't worry about it, Ernie. Don't worry about it." And I said, "No. I feel hurt now. Because I mean, the girl doesn't understand. It's not her fault.
Yeah.
She's there seeing the other kids getting presents and her not. You know, I'm a kind-hearted guy. I don't like seeing little kids hurt like that.
Well, she
I don't
probably
like
kind of,
seeing anybody hurt.
even though
To be
she's not
honest,
on this side of the family, she probably,
yeah, she
the
definitely
more you
felt
keep
left
giving
out.
her, I know, more you keep giving her presents, you might want to these days come up to you and consider you like a little grandpa to her,
Yeah,
even though you're
I
not
know.
her grandpa.
Right.
And that will kind of put a tear in your eye for her calling you that.
I mean, well, I can't say she's a good kid, but you know, she doesn't deserve to be left out, you
Yeah.
know. So she gets to open a present. It costs a few bucks. Not a big deal,
Yeah.
So
And you could
I
tell
did my job.
I
I
wouldn't even
felt
doubt
good.
after you gave her that, she probably came up, gave you a hug for that.
So
Because even kids that are not part of your family, they will turn around and give you a hug and tell you thank you.
mm-hmm.
So you did something that made them happy.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt my pocket one bit, and it made a girl
No.
feel real good. Okay.
And all you have to say is, like Miss Beauty said, I'm not spending money or take fine. I'll take it out of my own pocket now and I'll pay it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not going to do it, I'm not going to sit there and let somebody be hurt every year. Because if you constantly do that where you never give them a present, eventually they'll grow up thinking that you somebody evil or something and not want nothing to do with you. They'll get that way. But if you give them something every year for Christmas or for like their birthday or something, they'll get to where they'll realize that you're a good person and they'll want to be around you even when they're full grown.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll always cherish that the rest of their life, you know. And then when they're full grown and they've got kids of their own, they'll be like, you know, this guy, even though I'm not part of his family, he always gave me something for my birthday and for Christmas. And I appreciate him for that.
Amen, Chrissy. That's the magic word right there. That's the magic word. Money isn't everything, but I like to make a little bit, you know, that's, you know.
Yeah, so I think next time you see it, next time it comes her, I tell you, next time it comes her birthday or Christmas and you get her something.
So I don't even know when her birthday is, and that's on them, not me. At Christmas time, I get it, but
well, like Christmas, you know, if she does come up and give you a hug, I would give her a hug back because that would make her feel good.
Yeah, but you know, Christmas is a whole different subject.
Yeah,
you know, compared to a birthday, you know.
It's like what I said to Elevator fan up there on his live stream. I didn't have to say it. I said I mentioned about Joe's dog tech and what some of the things represent on it that he said makes it. You know, give that to Elevator fan because I said he could wear it like a necklace around his neck if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I mentioned the thing about having somebody do a diamond art of him of an ocean and the sun because I knew he might. I mean, of something he likes, and he said ocean and sun.
And well, whether D-Man does it or not, that's a different story, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, his food was odd, you know, but.
Well, you know, my brother, he couldn't afford to get me nuts for Christmas. I couldn't afford to get him nuts for Christmas because we always eat something every year. And I said, don't worry about it. You know, I got a birthday coming up. Just wait till you have the money and then you get me something. You don't have to always get me something for Christmas. You know, the best thing you're doing for me is you're helping out me, taking me my transition doctor for my transition that I'm doing and helping me keep this hidden from my father and knowing what I can do to hide from the surgeries I'm going to have. That's the best thing you can do. And you're taking me my therapy. You know,
I wanted to, at Christmas, I actually got quite upset because I actually really wanted just to send a couple of Christmas cards. And I had no money for shipping for that. So the best I come up with was make like a picture that I could send digitally and just add everyone's name to it. And then send it to them or just post it in a way that everyone could see it.
Oh, like you did with the Winnie the Pooh thing that you did on Facebook.
Yeah. That was me trying to give everyone a Christmas card.
You did that, didn't you?
Huh?
You heard what Julia said when you did that, don't you? Yeah, I think she sent you she left you a comment on it telling you thank you for that and she liked it or something.
Okay. Yeah. I love you, brother. I love you, man. This stream is sponsored by the like button. That's right. Give it a like. You gotta do it. Hit it.
Oh, you want to know what? You know this stream is. You know this live stream is being sponsored by. It's sponsored by Starbucks Incorporation.
The hell, Folgers.
You know, before long he's gonna have Starbucks sponsoring him.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if Starbucks offered you $40 billion a year to let you sponsor to be your sponsor? Would you take it?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I'd learn to drink it. Hell yeah! I'd learn to drink it there, Bean. Hell yeah! 40 million? Oh shit! Who wouldn't? in the back of my brain, I'm like, yuck.
Well, you know, that's what's going to happen. You're going to wind up one of these days. You're going to have Reese's knocking on your door saying, we're sponsoring you. You're going to be like, well, I don't eat you no more.
Anita, good morning.
Hi, Anita.
Hi, Anita.
Oh, I got about 4 or 5 hours sleep, Anita. Sure did.
I have to get 8 hours, or if I don't get 8 hours sleep, then I'm cranky.
Yeah, but have you been to sleep? Because you're on panel for ages.
Well, Joe, if you fall asleep up on here, well, late the one person can't change your name. You know who does that. Two people already fell asleep on Roughneck's panel. I came in there and Roughneck panel, a live stream earlier, and I said, "Is he chopping wood with a chainsaw?" And I go, "Oh my gosh, she done fell asleep on panel." And you know who falls asleep on everybody's panel.
You're refreshed. All right, good deal. Refreshed. I'm doing pretty good myself. How'd you do that?
But Ernie, thank you so much for letting me come up today.
You know, Joe, you're more than welcome anytime I'm ever up here. You know, you're more than welcome than anybody else, even me. Sorry, Bean.
Ernie and Starbucks.
For that Starbucks shit.
Ernie and Starbucks spooning together every night together.
Yeah, okay.
But if I'm ever on like StreamYards, Ernie, I'll just send you the link. And if you're driving, you can be on the screen. I don't really care.
Most definitely.
We can just have a chat.
You have a new video mix from the beach and the airport. Okay. All right. I'll check that out.
What, you talking about letting him on your backstage chat, Joe?
No, I was gonna say, like, if one day Ernie wants to stream but doesn't want to do it through his channel, he can just stream through mine.
Cool.
For a little bit. I don't mind using the StreamYards app.
Oh, I know what you mean now.
Yeah. Yeah, why not, Joe? I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
He's usually premise most of the time when he's streaming anyhow. Don't really use StreamYards.
I'm over here in Monroe, Michigan, over here in the United States, Nita. It is 5 o'clock in the morning here.
Yeah, I won't get a ding, but I'll
you're in Canada? It just depends on what part of Canada you're at, Nita. Because I'm here in Michigan.
Roughneck's still alive.
I'm right next to Ontario.
Cool.
Okay, it's 36 degrees outside. At least it's a little bit warmer.
You say it's 36? Shit, I got 29 here. It's a heat wave.
It's freezing in the UK.
Oh, I bet it is.
I've got one open toe shoe at all times, and the other's a regular shoe.
Nita saying hello, Bean.
Oh.
Nita saying hello.
Oh, hi, Nita. And I hope I didn't butcher that name. I'm bad about that.
I pretty much butcher every name.
That's how I pronounce it.
I normally go with what everyone else is saying and hope that I've got it right. As like every time I think it's Kelly comes into my life, I'm like, have I pronounced your name right? Even though she said it loads of times that you're pronouncing it correct.
Oh, what's on Ernie, Grandma? I'm long over here.
It's already there. Okay. You got
It's
30
it,
degrees.
Ernie, Grandma long hair.
Got no damn long hair. What's wrong with you?
Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot his avatar. His avatar is a Starbucks.
You lucky I can't time your ass out.
Remember we did that one day on your panel, Megan? I don't know who else was up there teasing you with snacks.
Huh?
Who was it that did that? Who was it that showed the ice cream Reese's? Who was it that showed that?
Who the hell showed that?
So they look very good. I didn't know you could buy those though.
I don't know. I don't know who did it, but that's been a while.
Hey Jenna, do you know what I had for breakfast? I had waffles and ice cream for breakfast.
Waffles and ice cream.
Wrong person.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
The wrong person or wrong link over here.
The best thing was the ice cream's not even on the menu and what's supposed to be given.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they said that they would pretty much just add the ice cream anyway for a flavor, but it's not supposed to be.
Oh.
Yeah, I sent you Ernie's link.
Huh?
I sent Joe your link on Facebook to your Starbucks page over there.
Bean,
I'm sorry. I've been around Karina too much, and I picked up her habit.
Bean, you're a dick.
I was in Friday night. I was in Courtney's live stream, and I called Roughneck Pansy Girl, and he turned around and called me some kind of word, and then he put A, and just a bunch of lines across it. You didn't want to say the rest of the words he was calling me. I was in there just dying out laughing.
Wow.
Actually, the rare times I do swear on my live, I say Spanish. I do.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard him speak Spanish. Well, I went to Roughneck's live stream when I noticed he was live, and I called him a pencil dick. And he said to me, I don't remember him even timing me out. I didn't know he timed for 10 seconds.
He timed you out bigger than shit.
I didn't know he timed me out. I didn't see it.
Yeah, he timed you out for 10 seconds.
I think I got timed out there twice for some reason. I don't know what it did the second time.
No, you only got it once.
When I was on panel, I said, I didn't even know you timed me up for calling you that. I didn't even know what to think about it. I wasn't paying attention.
One sec, I'll be back in a minute.
Hell, he was on his way to go feed
remember you being in there when I said that, do we?
Well, he was on his way to go feed his daughter. Go get his daughter something to eat. Yeah, he wasn't in there at the present time. Took his wife to work, and then he went and got something for his daughter. That was really nice of him.
He must have been gone somewhere when he on another device when he whacked me.
You should have got it, Joe.
I'm messing with Courtney right now on Facebook. Oh my God, Angelo!
Hello. Mena, I think that's how you pronounce it. Bully kids are the worst.
I forgot it's Australia Day over in Australia right now. I wonder if it only means from Australia.
Jeffrey Johnson. Who's Jeffrey Johnson? Is that you, Papa?
Right, I've got to go because the room needs to be cleaned, and the quicker I get out of the room, I can get a couple of coffees and then come back for a little bit.
Okay, we'll be. He still might be here. I don't know how long he'll be here.
I'll still be here.
Yeah, I'll probably just go to the chat anyway, because I can go on my phone for the chat at least.
Still come on up because it's only us three.
Yeah.
I'll be here beating the crap out of Ernie. You'll be a bloody mess when it gets through
Yeah,
with
okay. Yeah, okay.
But I really do appreciate the chat and having some company.
Right on. All right, guys, give me a few minutes. I'll be back.
All right, stay safe, and I'll see you in a bit. And behave.
I can't behave right now. I'm over spamming Courtney with Australia Day memes. But you're gonna block me in a minute. Probably or mute my ass. I did this to Joe one day, and he still didn't look at that spam I gave him.
How do you know I didn't just
remember
it?
I spammed you one day of something because I was trying to ask about a package, and I went over there and said, spill the tea, and I spammed shit out of you.
Yeah, I may have just unread it.
Yeah, I went back over there. I was going to actually delete all that. And I go, well, I'll be spending 2 days trying to delete all that crap.
Jenna, I really don't care if you spam my inbox.
Yeah.
The worst I'm going to do is laugh.
But you got to be careful. If I find out it's your birthday and I'm spamming the shit out of you, I mean, it'll take 3 days just to read all that.
Yeah. Chrissy, please try and keep Beanie in mind. Right, I'll see you.
I thought, some other people that usually get on panel would be over here, but I don't know. Oh, I figured out what they play in Austria. They play Duck Duck Kangaroo. I'm sitting over spamming the hell out of her. You would kill me. You would kill me. Okay, I'm doing spamming her. Wake up,
Made it back.
What the hell?
Tab
I done
must have-
spammed like I don't know how many different messenger gifts of Australia Day with a kangaroo on it to Courtney. Spam the hell out of her.
Oh, man.
I think half the people are still in Roughneck Live.
Yep, I sold the other pickup truck for $1.
$1?
Believe it or not.
Really, $1?
Yep. Well, there's a reason why, Bean. Our friend down the street, her husband doesn't really want to do anything to help her out or help himself out. I went and worked on his truck several times out there in the goddamn cold. And I let him use my little pickup truck to get her back and forth to work and, to use it to get wherever he needed to go. And well, I caught a cold a couple times because of it, working on his damn truck, working out there in that damn cold on the ground, trying to get his truck going. Well, in the meantime, I got his truck going. He gave me my truck back, and he left my truck on empty. And I'm sitting there, really? I did all this shit for you, and you're gonna leave my truck on empty? I was livid. I was pissed,
Yeah.
and I choose not to go down there now. And well, she told him about it. You don't ever get a hold of him. You don't say shit. The only time you call him is when you need something. Well, that's the thing we have about between me and Ernie. We blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, no, no. Yeah, you know what? The favoritism is over with. I'm done with you. And she's supposed to be coming over here this morning to have some coffee with me and Judy. So her she's busting her ass trying to make a living, trying to get his bills paid. There's a $500 electrical bill that they have, and she's trying to do everything she can, to get that bill paid. I mean, I don't want to talk about people, but man, when you burn me and you think like it ain't nothing, and you don't put gas in my truck after I let you use it, oh, I was pissed. I mean, I'm still mad about it, but your friends don't do friends like that. And think it's okay. I mean, I was sweating bullets trying to get to the goddamn uh to the gas station where I could put some gas in my own goddamn truck, and I was just livid. I was pissed. I'm like, Judy, I said, you believe that shit? Don't do nothing else for him. I said, I'm not. Yeah, Chrissy, that was freaking rude, very rude. And I told Marcy, I'm like, sweetheart, I said he hurt me. I said he hurt me bad. I said, you know, I said, he's supposed to be a friend and he did me like that. I said, at least give me a tank full of gas, for letting me use the truck. I don't care. I don't care about the working on your truck. I was doing that to get you back and forth to work, girl, helping you out. So I'm selling her my pickup truck for $1. Okay. That way it burns his ass. Turnabout's fair play. I can be a prick too. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be a prick. Once he finds out that I sold her that truck for $1, mm-hmm. And then I'm also going to work on it too. That way she's safe going back and forth wherever she needs to go to. So I said, and I called her yesterday. I'm like, hey, I got a proposition for you. And she goes, what's that? I said, well, just I'll let you know here in a little bit because I was waiting to make sure that this truck, came through, because I went out to Dundee 2 days ago, was checking on a truck with my next door neighbor. She sells vehicles and she found one for me, but the price range just wasn't right, to fit, our cycles of bills, that we have. We got boot bills. Matter of fact, I'm getting rid of 2 bills here soon. That's why I can afford the truck, you know. The installation's gonna be paid for. I had to get like 19 inches up in the attic filled with insulation because there wasn't any insulation period up there. So that cost me $3,000, and I've got $200. I paid it off in 6 months, believe it or not. And next is the furnace. We paid $5,000 for the furnace. I had to get a new water heater for the house. Oh man, what are you talking about? A 1938 house here, you know? So I had to get a new furnace. That cost me $5,000. They didn't charge us no interest to pay it off. They were really cool about it. They come and check it out, for us. And oh my God, the damn thing's like 5 inches wide. The air filter, which is cool. The people before us, I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but the furnace that they had down there was for a goddamn uh, commercial place. Yeah, basic upheat, Papa, I know. But I mean, I'm shucking out a lot of goddamn money to keep this place going. So to get the truck, you know, I deserve it, man. After busting my ass all these goddamn years, I paid over $100,000 in child support. To have a Harley sitting out there in that garage, a brand new Harley, and have a nice truck for myself, I deserve it. You know, I deserve it.
Yeah, you
Why
do.
not? Why not? You know, I busted my ass for many a goddamn year. I went to jail a lot because of that damn child support crap. You know, I wound up in a hard place and a hard spot. You know, until I got into trucking long time ago. I mean, thank God. You know, it got me out of a lot of shit. And then being over the road, it got me away from all the old friends that I didn't need to be around. So, um, I deserve it. I deserve a little pat on the back, for myself. And then, the last 12 days not picking up and you know picking that alcohol up, I feel pretty good today. You know. hmm So I'm okay today. I'm okay today. I feel good about myself.
Good. You did a good
Yeah.
thing too.
So and I'm just gonna take it one step at a time. It's all baby steps. So yeah, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that, sweetheart. Yeah. To me, that truck is new. To me, that truck is new. It's newer than the one I had out here, but I'm gonna make sure that that girl's safe in it. You know, I'm gonna make sure she's safe. Oh my God! Hello there, Sterling.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Welcome aboard.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think I'm new here. I just searched open panel, and that's how I found you.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't know much about your channel, but yeah, like I said, thanks for having me.
Yeah. I'm a well, I was an over-the-road truck driver, and I video as I'm going down the highway, and we do these live chats during the nighttime because a lot of people can't sleep during the night, and we get on here and we'll talk about anything and everything. There's no set um topic, but we'll talk about all kind of stuff on here. I'm glad to have you. Welcome
Oh,
aboard.
I like that. I like that because there's a lot of like channels or panels that like focus on one subject.
hmm
Whether it's religion or politics or whatever.
hmm
Um,
Well, we keep politics out of here. I mean, we might
okay,
skim the surface, but we won't talk about it because it causes too much headache and problems, and we don't need that. But we'll skim the surface. But Toga's in here saying hi. Nice to meet you, Sterling.
hello.
Yeah, but yeah, there's no set topic in here, but we get in here, we talk just to get through the night, because some people have insomnia. It's hard for them to fall asleep at nighttime, and this is their escape. Um, some do fall asleep during the chat, and they don't care. We all don't care if it helps you to go to sleep, and then we're fine about it. So where you from there, Sterling?
Well, I kind of like don't. I'm from the states, but I haven't been in the states in a while. Like I've been traveling around.
Oh,
So
have you?
like, yeah, as much as I can. That's what I like to do. So like, right now I'm in Colombia, South America.
Oh, oh, okay. You said Columbia, South Carolina.
South America.
Oh, South America. Oh, down in South America. Wow. Heck yeah. I wish I could do something like that, but there's still a lot more things to see in here in the United States, believe it or not. And I've been in all 48 states, being the truck driver that I am. I've been, I don't know how many times I've been in every state. I couldn't tell you. Yep. So, yeah, there's still a lot more to see in the United States, but that I would love to do that, but I don't know. I just got that fear going in other countries. The only country
Well,
I've ever been in is Canada, over in Toronto.
And I'd kind of like to do what you did, like see all 48 states. Like one day I'd like to get, and that's the thing. I think about it a lot, like what type of vehicle or camper or truck or, whatever I would like to have to go do that.
Well, I had, it was all free, going to see all these different states, and I would pick different routes to go different ways, just to see the landscape, and what I can see, and uh, the different views, from like sunrises and sunsets, and just seeing the beauty of the country, man. There's a lot of beauty here in the United States, and how's it down there? I mean, is it you got good warm weather?
Oh yeah, I like it here. I've been here before. Yeah, it's like I don't know, a low of like 80 degrees Fahrenheit, a high of like
Oh, geez.
90 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in like a beach town. Yeah, just soaking up the sun. Just
Oh,
relaxing.
heck yeah. That's the only way to do it, I guess.
It,
Uh,
it's really,
yeah,
it's
I
really.
live here in Michigan myself, right just north of Toledo, Ohio. I've been here almost all my life, living here. I mean, I have went down to West Virginia, my home state where I was born, during my teenage years, and went to high school down there, and uh, chose to come back up here because of jobs. There was no jobs down there to have. I mean, if you did get a job, you had to know somebody there down in West Virginia. So I chose to come back up here, and I've never looked back since. So, but to do what you do, to go to these different countries, I give you kudos for that. You know, it'd be awfully interesting. I mean, they still speak English down there, right?
Well, some people do. You can find someone. It depends where you go. I mean, like I learned a little bit of Spanish, like enough to get around. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, yeah. So Spanish, I've learned a little bit of. But when I visit other countries, like let's say Thailand, I don't even attempt to learn that language. You know what I mean? Like with a completely different alphabet and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I imagine it probably is. I watch this guy on YouTube. Um, he is Jewish, um, but he has learned how to speak Chinese, uh, several different languages around the Chinese. And matter of fact, I was watching one of his videos today. He'd go into these Chinese stores, and he would order in their language, and he'd just freak them out, because him being a Jewish American, and living over there in New York area, he would totally freak them people out. But I guess he lived in Beijing, over there, and learned how to speak that language. But it's that type, doing something like that. That would be really hard on me trying to learn another language, especially my age. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
it could be done. It could be done. You would have to live there probably, and for months at a
mhm,
time, 6 months probably at least to tackle that.
yeah, yeah. You'd have to really set your mind to it, but I don't know if I could. To be all honest with you, I always had a hard time when I was in school trying to, some some of the classes I went in, and it was really tough. But I was more like math. I was a math guy. Loved my math, and loved my history. Loved history. Learning from what was what back in the day to compared to what today is.
Yeah, if I were gonna like go state to state, I think I would get one of those Coleman. Are you familiar with like RVs and campers?
Hmm.
I would like, yeah, probably one of those cheap Coleman 17Bs. which you can get like a used one for like 10 grand, or even a brand new one for like 15.
Mm-hmm. No, you're by
Yeah,
yourself, correct? You by yourself?
I am. Those Coleman 17Bs sleep like four or five people though.
Oh, does it? Okay.
They, they got bunk beds and a couple of doubles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to do all 48 states. I don't know how many times over. I've seen so many sites. Um, Still ain't seen it all. Um, I've been to Mount Rushmore, seen the president's faces, but I bobtailed in. The guy from the park, he said, "Yeah, I'm glad you bobtailed in it because if you brought a trailer, he goes, you'd have been in some shit." I said I'd have got out, but I said I knew better than bring a trailer back in here. I said that'd have been no. Yeah, so I bobtailed in. Heck, it only cost me $8 to go see the Mount Rushmore Park, and there were campers in there that you were talking about. Not very big, but they were in there. It only costed them $8, to park, so it wasn't bad. But there is a lot of sites here in the United States that you guys get. Oh, that's just like the Green Canyon. I still haven't got to see it personally, you know, and it's just like going to other countries. I've been to Canada. That's the only country I've been in. Scratchmaster, good morning. But I give you kudos for going to other countries and hanging out, man. That's really awesome. We do have people coming in here from Australia. They come in. We've got them from all over the United States coming in here. I've got people from the UK that come in here. And matter of fact, MK's in here. MK's from Iraq. You're going to buy a bus and explore some more of 23. Okay. With your 23-year-old son? Yep, there's MK right there. But no, traveling, I love traveling. I've always have. I'll get in that semi and I'll drive my whole 11 hours, straight. Oh, Pakistan, my bad. I knew it was somewhere in there, MK. It was somewhere in there. What are you doing, Bina? Quit picking your teeth.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
I didn't say nothing. Nope, I played the fifth.
yeah, I hear you. Okay, Pakistan, I got it now. My bad. I knew it was something like that.
Don't you dare read that chat.
What? Do what?
I didn't say a dang thing in the chat. I did not retract no messages, I swear. I didn't retract a thing. Oh wait, your old string arts. You can read messages even though they've been deleted in the chat. Yeah.
And there's when you travel, whether you travel in the States or abroad, you can do it on a budget, or you can like live in these luxurious, places, all inclusive type places. And what I really like to do is see how cheap I can live, and like how long I can, make my money last.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people, when they hear that you travel, they're like, "Oh, you're rich," but in a lot of cases, you can live abroad cheaper than you do in the States.
Wow.
I don't feel, yeah, I don't feel like people realize that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I've got a friend that lives in West Virginia I went to school with, and he travels all over, believe it or not. I mean, he's doing the same thing you're doing, um, going to see these Aztec, pyramids and stuff. And I see the pictures that he puts out there and all the different places he goes to, and he does it on a budget, you know. And yeah, it's close, I guess. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, you got me. Yeah, you got me. But yeah, he does it on a budget, and he'll take his kid with him, and they'll go, visit all these different places, and do it on a budget. I don't see why not. you know. Uh but I don't know. I just got this fear of going to other places, you know. That's just me, you know. What's the matter? You want outside? Give me a minute, guys. Get off me! Don't jump on me. Door. Go. Gotta love it when you have a dog. Yeah, my dog. She used to go with me everywhere on all 40. Well, in fact, dog's been everywhere. Look that up here. Here. It's not even close. I'm looking at it, MK. There's Iran, Afghanistan, there's Pakistan. What the hell's it at? Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Stop. No, ain't even close. Ain't even close, MK. Uh, Scratch a hole in the door when she is ready to come in. I can't forget. I hear you on that one, there, Dirtwoods. No, Tara. She'll let me know because she'll hit the door. Matter of fact, I feel that cold air coming through that daggone screen door there. I mean,
Yeah, and having a pet, especially a dog, can be really hard to travel with abroad.
um, not with Dottie. She would hold in, and I would stop frequently. You know, like rest areas, not let her out and go use the restroom. You know, um, when I was doing over the road truck driving. Um, Now the last past year, I haven't been over the road. I drive locally, and I really like it. You know, really like it. But she's getting comfortable not going over the road now. You're in Central USA. Hot time for. Yeah, it's 5:45 here at the present time. Give me just 1 second to go let her in. Feel better? Huh? You feel better? I bet you do. Ah, Yeah, that dog of mine, she ain't nothing but a drama queen. I'll tell her to go lay down, and she'll go lay down, but then she'll she'll make that daggone moaning noise. Oh,
She'll whine about it.
when I hit the air brake, my puppy would go crazy. It'd go, oh yeah, I know. Oh, Melissa, good morning to you too. Just wanted to say hello and see what's happening. We're just sitting here BSing, just whatever comes to mind. Sterling, he's new. He just came in and he's down in Columbia, South Carolina at the present time.
South
Kind of jealous.
America.
Just sitting around
South,
the daggone beach with his feet in the
South
air.
America. Yeah.
My dog flips out when I grab the trash bag. She must go when I take the trash. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, certain dogs will figure out certain things when, they're smart. Dogs are real smart. There's my drama queen right there. Hi, girl. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, she's a little Texas healer. Really? Yeah, a little Texas healer right there.
She's a kitty.
We can't keep no cats here. Judy's allergic to freaking cats for some odd reason. What? So how you doing this morning, Melissa? Doing all right? Yeah, we're wait for our friend to come down. I guess she wants to talk. What? Hi, baby. I was telling Judy. I said, well, not only Judy. I was telling who else was I telling? Thinking about going back over the road. I was telling my brother-in-law, stop. You want me to pet you? Let me pet you. Really? Yeah, you
Thinking
can't
about
be up here on the table.
thinking about getting back out on the road for work. You said.
Hey, old Blue, come on up, man. Hit that link. Come on up. So far, so good. I've been up for 2 points. What? It's not time to eat. Yeah, come on up, old Blue. Get your butt up here and chat. Get any more coffee. Give me a couple minutes. You got you. Yep. Give me a second too. Bean, hold the chat, buddy.
How's it going out there, Jenna? Is that right? I think he called you Bean or Beanie. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay. Is it snowing where you're at?
I'm in Middle Tennessee.
Say, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I'm in Middle Tennessee.
Uh, I beg your pardon, but I couldn't understand what you said.
Yeah, I'm in Middle Tennessee.
Okay, yeah. I just
Yeah,
talked to.
close to the Alabama borderline.
Okay. Well, yeah, I talked to some of my friends in the States and places where you wouldn't think it snowed, and they were telling me they had snow. That's why I asked.
Yeah, we were supposed to get snow, but it just went right on the edge of me, left me a drop, and just covered the whole side of East Tennessee.
And does it usually snow? Like, when's the last? Does it snow there every year, or when's the last time you've seen it?
But we got some back in the 1st of January. We got snow. We got like close to 6 inches that melted off. And last year we got up to almost 8 inches. But we don't always get it all the time.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. We get more like bad tornadoes and crap over here, though. I'm not asleep. I was in a bone checking on the live stream on my tablet. And I found out they're all asleep on panel over there. Yeah, I know it's Florida got snow this year. It's kind of odd for a tropical state. And Louisiana got it.
Oh yeah, that was one of the places that I heard it snowed in Florida. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
Another one I think was like Texas, and then my friends in South Carolina and Georgia. Yeah, crazy.
I don't want any more of that snow. You keep it.
Good deal.
I'm done with it. I seen it once. I don't want it again. Ernie can keep that snow he got over there around his truck.
We don't have very much snow here, believe it or not.
Yeah,
everybody else got it all around us.
I saw the picture of your new truck, and that there was snow on the ground. I'm like, you keep that white shit over there.
Well, we got a little bit on the ground.
Yeah, but don't you dare pack it up and send it to me now. You do. I will. If you do, I will call the Starbucks company and tell them to deliver 50,000 gallons worth of Starbucks coffee to you with a bill to pay.
And that ain't gonna happen.
And I did delete a message in the chat, but I'm not gonna tell you what it said.
That's all right. That's fine. Makes sense to shut down for a day. You don't have to stuff.
Hi, Chris.
And it'll melt in a day.
And you know what? If you would have seen the message, you would have whacked me with a wrench.
Kind of doubt that. What's up, Arrow Boo?
You know what I said, Ernie? I'll say it right now. Ernie and Starbucks. Ernie taking a bath in Starbucks together at night, together in the bathtub together.
What?
There you go.
What did I walk into?
Well, you went on Roughneck Live, and you can't get on panel because well, you know, Old Blue, you go in Roughneck's live stream, think you're going to get on panel. You can't get up there because they're both asleep.
I know. I thought that was funny.
Well, you know, earlier Roughneck fell asleep, and I sat in the basement for I don't know how long I was sitting down there before I got up, and I kept hearing Zigzag screaming at Roughneck to wake up and let me up there, and he finally let me up there.
Well, didn't you say there's like 2 or 3 of them that was asleep?
Yeah, Karina was asleep up there. It was Karina
Earlier?
and Diesel and Roughneck that stayed asleep up there the whole time.
Well, I seen Teddy and Roughneck. They're asleep. That's for sure. There's nothing going on there.
Did you know I looked at Ted's avatar and I noticed over top the alligator, there's a letter over top of it. I never noticed that before.
I didn't know that either.
And then I said, "Are they both asleep?" But they never responded. And also I said, "Are you still alive?" Still never got an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was asleep the other night. Karina was. Last night?
Yeah, but you know, he hit the mark for YouTube is post cut a certain amount of hours over, but the counter kept going and it changed over to it changed over like it was starting a new live stream or something. It never ended. It just kept going. And I went down, he's on there for 20, 29 hours by now. I don't know for sure how long he's actually been live for.
Does it cost extra to be able to go for that long a time? Like, is that like part of a paid plan instead of a free plan?
No,
I don't know.
YouTube.
He actually paid for the
I'm
direct
talking about
stream.
StreamYard. Yeah, the StreamYard part.
I don't know.
StreamYard. I pay for StreamYards. I pay $26 a month. It was 44 until I told them I wanted to cancel. And they said, "Well, why you canceling for? Too much." Well, we'll give it to you for 6 months at $26 a month. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
you threaten to leave them. That's the thing. You threaten to leave them, or you threaten to go to a different streaming service. They'll give you a deal.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I was telling them. I said, "Gosh damn, costs too much." The only reason I do it for is to chat, to get people up here on, to get more. I was doing it for the challenges, When I was doing the challenges, I'd have like 10 people on board, and everybody's having a great time, when we're scratching these tickets, But I can't get nobody to do it no more because there's too many people getting butthurt because they didn't win.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
not everybody can freaking win.
That's
well,
the problem with the contest.
Well, you know where
I'm trying to do, huh?
Well, you know where that time I had Dish Network and my contract came up at first. I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel early. They said you cancel early, we're gonna charge you $400 to cancel for your contract up. And I said, well, fine, I'll wait till my contract up. Once I got contract with it, I canceled.
Why not?
And right
I knew
after I
you had
canceled,
Dish at one
it
time.
wasn't, but they said they were sending me the box and everything. And before I canceled that, before they said they were going to send me the box and everything, they turned around and said, "Oh, but what can we do? We'll knock $100 off, and if you'll stay." And I said, "Well, how long?" And they said it's going to be up for 6 months. After 6 months, you're going to go back to paying the original price. And I said, "Screw you! I'm paying for these streaming services. They're cheaper." And then they said, "Well, fine, we'll send you the box. You got to send some things back for the instructions." It wasn't but a month later, they contacted me and said, "We're fixed to charge you $800." I said, "Why?" They said, "You had to send the product back." I said, "I never got the box." They said it was delivered. I said, "I never received it." And it was 2 months later before I ever got the dang box from them. I sent it back, and then they sent me a bill and said I owed them money. I never paid it. And they're to this day, they keep sending me crap and saying, "Oh, if you sign up for this, we'll give you a gift card. We'll give you a Visa gift card of $200 to spend on yourself." And I'm like, "You won't give me shit. You're just going to overprice me and all this crap." And for long, I'm going to be needing streaming service anyways because your company's going to be out of business anyhow because everybody's leaving cable and Dish and Direct and streaming services.
Well, that's like Comcast. Comcast called me yesterday and he said, "Well, this is a recorded line. This is Comcast, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Look, I'm going to tell you again. I don't own Comcast, nothing. You can kiss my ass." I said, "Call in. You better call into Comcast because all you are is a third party trying to collect money from me, and you can go fuck yourself." Sorry about my language, but you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I said, "You're not getting a dime. I don't talk to them. I already got a reference number. Look up this reference number, then leave me the hell alone." I said, "I don't owe Comcast nothing, so you can just go buzz off people, you third party bullshit assholes."
Ernie, I did. I got this thing in the mail. I got this thing in the mail last month from DirecTV asking me if I would, join their service. I marked on it, return to sender, and the mail carrier picked it up. It went returned to them, and I never got nothing back from DirecTV ever again.
I love that song by Elvis.
Your own little message back, your own little bill back. Thing back won't me sign up.
Yeah. Address unknown.
Did Elvis originally sing that song?
I don't know if he originally sang it, but because he covered a lot of stuff, but man, Elvis made it good.
I do get emails from DirecTV and Dish constantly. I used to get emails from them constantly saying, "You want to sign up?" And I'm like, "How did you get a hold of my email? I never put it on file." What the crap? Delete. And I just block it.
Delete. That's all you gotta do. Delete.
Yeah, exactly. Move on about your life. It's far too short, man. Far too short.
Hey, are you poking him?
No, he's deleting. He's deleting emails.
He's poking you in the head right now.
Well, I'm telling you, delete this shit if you're getting all them emails.
If only. If only it were that easy.
I'll deflate them wannabe boobs.
Well, Ernie, hey Ernie, do you ever get text? Hey Ernie, do you ever get text from these weird texts that say that you owe money on that you owe? Like,
What?
do you ever get
You ain't
texts,
gonna do
on
shit.
your phone that talk about your phone bill saying, "Oh, there's been this new upgrade or something's happened to your phone. We're going to charge you more for this and that," and you're like, "Ah, no, I'm not even clicking on that. I'm gonna delete that and block it."
Mm.
I'm getting these texts always saying AT&T's this and that, and I'm like, "Ah, scam."
Yeah, I had this young girl come over to my house yesterday. She goes, "I'm from Verizon, blah blah blah. We just put up a tower," and I'm like, "Okay, good for you."
Yeah.
But I've already got all my services. Well, what are you paying for this? I said, "Sweetheart," I said, "I just told you I'm comfortable with what I got. I don't need your service." Well, I got you. I'm like, "Well, you're just still trying, ain't you?" I said, "Why don't you come back around 4 o'clock when they're here and I'll let you talk to them?" Okay, I'll be back and forth. Judy slams the door in her face.
I like it.
I'm
You
like,
stick your wife on
I'm like, yeah,
it.
that was funny. Someone just walked up. Was it a girl? And yeah, and they were wanting something. I said, yeah, I told them to come back about 4 o'clock. She goes, well, I just slammed the door in her face. I said, well, good for you, because I was waiting for that.
I figured you would, honey. That's why I said come back then.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I told her to come back at 4. Don't talk to me, because I'll give you a bunch of bullshit.
I'm going to be too nice about this.
I'll feed you a line and a half,
Well,
and I'll talk shit to you.
Well, Ernie, I do not. I've gotten where I will not enter the door when those people come up collecting money for a church and stuff and saying, and throwing the papers at me and saying, "Do you want to join this church?" You know, and I'm like, and there's one time this lady come up, she asked me about that, and I said, "Why don't you come back later when I'm not so busy? You know, I'm busy here." And come back later with her husband and the kid came back. She sat in the
They
car.
will come back.
And I told him to F off. I mean, I called him some choice words, and I said, you go to ATLL. And she heard that word, they heard that word, and they did that. We walked right on.
Hustle, hustler.
That's a good one, Papa.
Well,
it's just like it's the same thing. You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Yeah. Well, Ernie, there was one time my mom, she said, "Well, you say that lady, she was just wanting to talk about the encyclopedias." I said, "No." She was trying to sell me a damn Bible, and I told her, "You selling a Bible to the son of Satan over here? Because I'm the spawn of Satan, And she said, "What did the lady do?" I said, "The lady got up and walked off. She said not to touch me."
Well, here in our community, we don't allow no solicitors, but they do appear every now and then. And I've got my Harley stuff sitting right there. When they do pop up, and I'll look out, and I'll grab my stuff, put it on real good, and I'll poof up a little bit. What do you want? Don't make me go get my wife. She'll tell you.
Right, exactly. She's the mean one.
They don't come
I'm
around.
trying to be nice.
Well, Ernie, they don't come around anymore asking to collect money for the fire department anymore. And I was like, why don't they do that? And I go,
what's going on,
Rocky? The chief got in trouble for taking that. The chief of the fire department station got in trouble for collecting that money and spending it on himself and not using it for the fire department. And he lost his job with it. And they're not allowed to collect that anymore.
They go out there at corners, and they'll get out there with their boots and collect every now and then. But I haven't seen them. Do that in like the last couple of years for some odd reason. Now I'll see the like AFL-ICO. I'll see them doing that type of shit. Collecting for their union or whatever. But I haven't seen them do that
one time.
I don't know if it's allowed anymore or not.
Yeah.
You don't see
they might have stopped that. The police officers don't even do that anymore. Collect for it.
Yeah. I kind of think it's a good thing. I don't mind giving a few bucks for something like that, but But if you're out there doing it for all the wrong reasons, then you're an ass.
They're on every like major like intersection for us. They run each direction. So if it's like you got four ways coming in, they're running each one of those. And I swear, I think there's a shift that comes in after these guys get tired. They like do like 4 hours, and they're like, I need a break. Then another shift comes in, and they leave their stuff there, but it's just new people, and they come and hold the same sign. So I'm like, I don't know, y'all. I think this might be a scam.
Well,
I just don't trust some of them.
Yeah,
right.
when the high school girls get out there and they're raising money for uniforms and for their sport and their cheerleading, there was one time they were doing it at Walmart. I mean, I had like 4 blondes come up to me, and they were just sitting there flirting with me. And I'm sitting there like, I'm 40 years old. And they said, yes, ma'am, we know you're 40 years old, but you kind of cute. Kind of think you're cute and a little gorgeous, And they were just flirting with me. I ended up taking $50 I had in my wallet, $50 bill I had in my wallet, and giving it to them. And they were smiling.
Sounds like it worked.
They swindled me out of that money. What they did.
Yeah.
They got that money.
I get that back. And how I got that money is I won it off of a ticket. And after I won off the ticket that I
well, there you go. It was found money anyway. I mean, I think it only cost you like $5. Really, you won out. They won out. Everybody won except for the lottery system. I love that story.
I'll tell you the worst thing. Those damn Girl Scouts. Those Girl Scouts, they'll get you good on them damn Girl Scout cookies. It's hard to get past them, the thing. They're the scammer thing.
I got 20 cases in my living room right now. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I know all about it. In fact, I got a bake sale here in 3 hours.
Oh shit!
So yeah.
Well, you got to go and suck the people out to buying Girl Scout cookies.
No, I'm gonna get me some college girls in bikinis and find people like you coming through. I'll sell out before noon.
I'll tell you now, Ernie's if he's selling those things, he's gonna put Miss Judy in a Starbucks bikini and sell them.
Right.
That's funny.
He'll be out there selling them. Everybody will be buying them.
Exactly.
No,
work smarter, not harder.
That's right.
I actually said that to Brittany one time. I said to Brittany one time on panel. Ernie went around, and I was looking around, and I said, I hope Ernie's not in the bushes somewhere. And I turned around, and I said, Brittany, would you get out a micro G-string bikini and sell Girl Scout cookies? She said, yeah, because I know you'd come up there and buy one of them. And I said, yeah, I probably would buy them all. And I said, I'd be running for hell, too, because I'd be making sure Ernie's not coming after me if I see you in a micro bikini.
Always got to start stuff. Why? And then complain about somebody hitting too much information.
Yeah, but there was one time I was talking to Brittany, and Ernie came live stream, and she turned around, she said up to me and said,
I think I can
I don't remember what she said to me, but Ernie heard me. I think Ernie heard me talk naughty to her before. So Ernie, I do think that you.
Hey, man.
Ernie, I do think you heard me talk at me before.
Damn. Didn't work.
It lasted a little while. It was blissful.
I mean, in front of Ernie on panel while his daughter was up there. I literally told him to his daughter that she's beautiful.
That was
and
fun.
I think I said something about marrying her. Remember I said something about marrying your daughter? Remember that?
Yeah.
What would you do if I proposed to your daughter in front of you?
Good luck. That's all I can tell you. Good luck.
But it ain't gonna work now because she's with whoever she's with now.
Well, you gotta deal with that jerk off boyfriend.
That scumbag.
He's a freaking idiot.
He's stupid,
So I let my kids live their life. I'm not gonna get involved. I am not going to get involved. So they choose to, whatever they choose, and that's on them. I can't, they're going to learn. I mean, I learned the hard way. I said, boy, I'm gonna tell you what, boy. I'm like, yeah, what's that day? He goes, you got a hard head makes soft ass. You know that, right? I know. Mm-hmm. And
Hey, I
keep
just
doing
heard
what you're
her
doing.
boyfriend she's with now
Keep doing what you're
and
doing.
poke him with a cattle prong and took pride to the ass and that thing and blew that cattle prong up. That'll teach that boy to straighten up.
Yeah. Oh man, he he taught me a lot of shit, but yeah, sometimes I thought I knew it all. Yeah. He was right. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Learn your lesson, boy. Yeah. You ain't gonna do that again, are you? No.
Old Blue Eyes. What's that little banner behind you? Is that like a podcast? What is that your channel?
Yeah, that is that's a banner for my live stream. I go live every Monday and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, that's kind of what
hi, Tolga.
it's showing. Let me see if I can. There you go. I'll just take this stuff off. So back to
after dinner. I'm sorry. What does it say?
After dinner scratchers. You're right. I need to probably clean that up so people can actually read it. That's a good point.
Okay.
I don't have a lady on. I can read. I'm blind.
Well, I mean, I can kind of see where it kind of bleeds into the rest of the thing, and can't really see it. So yeah.
And what's that all about?
Basically, I do live like scratch off tickets, like lottery scratch off tickets. I don't know where you live or whatnot, but in our state here in North Carolina, we have something called the North Carolina Education Lottery, and it's run by a bunch of little greedy kids that apparently just want to steal old people's money and then put all that money into schools and books and computers and teachers that makes them more smart than me. And after that, once they get smarter than me, you know what they're going to do, Sterling? They're going to put me in old folks home early. And not one of those nice old folks homes. It's going to be one of those cheap ones. And I don't want that. The only way I can beat them
here in Michigan too.
I know exactly. So the only way I can beat them is to win their lottery game and take their money.
Hang on, I'm talking.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do scratch off channels. They scratch off lottery tickets for their live shows, and it's a thing on YouTube.
Yes,
that's how I started my channel. I was scratching Ernie, but then when I found out I could do over the road trucking, live, I chose to go, change my channel name.
That's a lot more. It's less chance of losing a lot of money because I lose about 50% of whatever money I bet. I lose about 50% of that minimum.
But
it's fun.
Yeah, but what's the number of your nursing home? I'm putting you in it.
Dang, nabbit, you're just the kind of people I'm talking about. You're one of those old youngins. You go. Did you fail 12th grade?
You guys appreciate it very much. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button.
You're still in high school, Benny, and not telling anybody.
High school, good. I don't think about that.
Yeah, and Ernie's going with you. Y'all gonna share rooms together.
Hey, Biscuit, good morning.
Good morning, baby Biscuits. I guess you couldn't hang out with Ted and Ruffy because they're not awake.
Yeah. Boy,
I
go somewhere and listen to somebody sleep.
Serious.
Sleep up there. I think we're almost 3 or 4 hours.
That's not alive.
Like when I first got up, I saw them on there, and I went over there and said, "Hey," and nobody said anything. And I looked and saw the timestamps, and I think the person that had said something was like an hour before I said anything, and I was "Oh, okay." I guess I see what's going on. So I went and got some stuff done. Listening to music. Yeah, right.
He's only going to be able to keep an hour of that.
There was one other people up there with him before I got off, but I don't remember who.
I told my wife because I told her about D-Man's 24 plus hour stream and then Teddy, and so then I was like this week last night I was like, hey
I
honey,
know that.
Ruffy is doing his 24-hour stream right now, and the guys tell me if I want to be able to keep hanging out with them, I've got to do my 24-hour stream next weekend. So are you ready for that? And she was like,
Oh my goodness.
what are you talking about? No.
You ain't gonna catch me doing it. No.
She was like, you could do it, but how are you going to do it? Don't you need to take naps? Because I take naps. I like to sleep. So she was like, how are you going to get through those? And I was like, well, you could do it for me then. You could fill in. And she's like, oh, hell no. Like, I don't do the YouTube. You do.
Right. Well, I'm trying to figure out who's going to be able to wake them up. I don't have no way of getting in contact with Ted to be able to make his phone go off where he'll wake up to notice that they're both asleep on panel.
Teddy wasn't thinking. Now, if you had Nora, if you were Nora, then this would all be fine. But you're not Nora because Nora's got the contact info.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What now? Why don't you have Teddy's info, Beanie? What's up with that?
I have no messenger, but he don't answer. He don't answer Facebook Messenger video calls. That's the only thing. He will never answer.
Why would he do that?
Yeah.
He's doing what he wants to do, and
but if he really could, just let him sleep. Cause way
they need their rest. They both do. They've both been streaming for 20 plus hours.
Yeah.
I don't
see how they do it. I had to leave.
Sleeping in the background,
Well, I mean, I've seen live streams where it's titled "Watch Me Sleep," Ernie. So I know that there's people out there.
I don't want to sleep live streams.
Why would you want somebody watching you sleep?
Yeah.
Right.
The purpose behind that.
And the worst part is, Ernie, they've got more live watchers than I do at the height of my show. Mondays and Thursdays. I'll be like, you got more watchers than I do. How is this?
Yeah.
I want to know what that.
People are strange,
Yeah, they call them sleep streams. And I think YouTube cracked down on them. For a while, they were pretty popular, and people were making money off of them. My friend, he did a 24-hour stream, and nothing compared to the money he got for those sleep streams. And there's something like, I don't know, sexual about it or something. I don't know exactly, but
wow. Okay, that's weird.
YouTube allowing that?
Say what?
YouTube allowing that?
No, they cracked down on it about a year ago. They made you stop doing it because there was like a common theme. They were all like, it seemed to be like dudes, like men who were doing it.
Yeah.
And the thumbnail would all include them like laying on their back, like in a certain position that was
suggested position. Oh.
Yeah. I don't want to describe it, in detail,
but dang, I was shocked just to see the thumbnail titles. Just to watch me sleep. I'm streaming, and to see the amount of people in that stream, I'm like, are you serious? I mean, I'm not going to spend time chilling out and watching somebody sleep, but Lord have mercy. The fact that there's 25, 30 people who are.
Oh my God, Biscuit. Oh, fell asleep in the bathtub. Oh no.
Oh man, that must have been a nice bath.
I know, right?
Sometimes.
I'm glad you made it out. What?
I really don't fall asleep, and I'm
standing.
I'm in the shower asleep because I sit on my
leg.
I've got a little.
Do you feel waterlogged?
Yeah, if you're sitting, I can understand that.
I don't understand it.
I couldn't stand and sleep.
But I got nowhere I can't do it anymore. I got nowhere I won't do it anymore because that little hormone patch I have on, you stay in there too long, it'll get so wet, it'll eventually just fall off. And I
you don't need that. Yeah, you don't need that. You have to go back and get it reapplied.
I have to go back and put another one on, and that's causing me to waste too many at one time, and they're supposed to last for every 2 weeks. I'm supposed to have put one on Friday and one on Monday.
Are they expensive?
Yeah, and it's $60 for 3 months worth.
Yesterday, 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. Good God.
My mom's got to go back to Kroger to get my last 2 boxes for the rest of my subscription.
You work 14 hours?
Goddamn, 14 hours. Good Lord.
Holy cow.
I'd be proud of you.
That's big money. Make that money. That's right. Make that cash do it.
I would be complaining all day.
What are you talking about?
Complaining. If Ernie even made me work that many hours, I'd be complaining too. He won't take the belt off.
Joy, Trump making the overtime tax free too.
Oh yeah. So I work 11 hours and I don't do more than 11. That's all I'm allowed. 11 hours.
I barely work the 8 they asked me. I get you.
I think out here doing local, 10.5 is my most. But you put 51 hours in this week? Oh my God.
Well, that's a lot of hours. That's a lot of good hours putting in.
Well, Pop, I'm 60 years old and I'm getting to a point where I don't want to do it anymore. But I've only got 5 more years, thank God. But you know what? I'll probably work longer than that, because I'm greedy. I love money.
Yes. Yeah, I was raised to try to dislike money. Like my father worked so much and loved money so much that he always had 2 jobs up until he couldn't move. And basically, my mother was like, "Don't you ever do that. You'll be look at that. It's But my mama said that my dad worked so much that I should definitely not ever have more than 1 job because that'll take me away from my wife.
Big 5-0 over the hill. Oh shit.
Ernie,
no way, George.
For the biscuit.
I make homemade biscuits, man. Hell yeah, I do. Look.
Yeah, you share when I
Those look delicious.
Look at that. Look how thick they are.
That looks delicious.
Yeah, biscuits and gravy yesterday morning.
You make your own gravy too?
Yeah. Happy birthday, Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie, I wish happy birthday.
No, I love making my homemade biscuits. I'll use Hudson Cream self-rising flour, and I'll use, believe it or not, Miracle Whip. I use about a good old, heaping pile of it. Hey, Mac, how you doing? Really? Take your
What's going on, Mac?
I don't know.
I woke up. I've been asleep. I mean, I'm up for the next day, Mac.
Ernie, you gonna wish Joy happy birthday and sing her a song?
Is it Joy's birthday? I didn't really gather.
Chat though. He said
I'm big. When did she turn 50?
Yeah.
Man, I want to go to sleep. I love it, Mac. That's awesome, Mac. I love it. No, I've been up since 3:30. I've only been doing 2 hours and 44 minutes.
Is it really Joy's birthday, or are we just making an assumption here? I think we're just making an assumption.
No, I think it really is her birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Joy.
I remember something about it.
After working, somebody made her work 18, 28 hours on a day, the day before her birthday. That ain't right. Yeah, but she's still making money. I'm not happy for that. Dang. She says I don't make them at home. I can imagine not. That's the one thing you don't want to do is whatever you do at work.
Well, that's what I know.
Happy birthday, girl.
Your birthday. You just said it is.
I see that. I see that. That's awesome. That is super nice.
Her song.
What?
It is her birthday. She just no. Don't you go hide behind your ass.
All right, Joey. Yeah. Let's spray that out.
Hey, you sing everybody else happy birthday.
Don't sing her happy birthday. Get over
Happy
it.
birthday, Joy. Yay.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to Joy. We're celebrating up in here. How about some birthday balloons?
Better bean.
For Joy.
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
All right. We are partying up in here, Joy. Balloon time, happy birthday. Confetti. Oh yeah, there's a party up in here. I had no idea, Joy.
I didn't know you had all those effects on your channel.
I don't use them all. I don't have time to get to them all. So half of my stream is
the last
me trying to find
doing, I've been hiding out in the bushes.
Well, I hope you're enjoying it.
I wouldn't come in there now since Karina got a damn ring. I'm afraid she's gonna whack me.
You know I'm just bluffing with you. I'm not going to have you timed out. I have actually had the restream bot time some people out apparently, so I think I've got that handled now. But I had a restream chat.
People out.
I think so. People told me they were getting timed out, and I didn't know it. I was like, holy cow.
I've been in live streams where they say if you spam the live stream or you start person in there certain words, the bot will time you out. They have Streamlab bots that'll time you out.
Yeah, I know
that thing. I got in there one time, and it said, Jenna Beanie, stop spam chat, stop cussing. You're gonna get timed out. And I said, Streamlab, kiss this, and I said, screw you. Yeah, and I said that.
Timed out.
And I kept messing with it, and what happened? All of a sudden, people started disappearing out of the chat, getting timed out, and they weren't saying nothing wrong, and it never touched me. The bot never would mess with me. It did that in Nora's. Even in Nora's live stream, it kept telling me if you a certain thing not to do. And it kept doing it. It kept turning around, timing matches out instead, but wouldn't touch me. It never would mess with me. I
can assure you that mine. People were telling me they were getting timed out, and I was like, "How?" I asked my moderators. I've only got a couple. I was like, "Are y'all actually doing this?" They're like, "No, we haven't timed out anybody."
Oh my God!
Yeah. I go in there and I look, and I'm like, "Oh, there's this bot." So I cleared it out, and it came back. Cleared it out, came back. I think I got it now, though.
If you want to read that, you got that was funny.
I'm not touching that.
Don't tell review. It's Ernie's job if he wants to let it go through, though. It's funny.
What?
Joy's message is on held for review.
Nah, I don't think I held for review. I think I just come on through. Let's see if we can find that coyote.
Hey, Shark, I just put it up. Hudson Cream self-rice and flour. You can only find it at Walmart.
You're welcome, Joy.
I hate drugs. I don't blame you. Oh, you're welcome, Shark.
You want me to, can you not read that message that told you that YouTube held for review?
Say that again.
Can you not read that that message that YouTube held for review?
I read it. Ain't no big deal.
Yeah, I just didn't. I don't know if you want me to let it go through or not.
Oh, it's fine. Oh shit.
Because I always ask the host that when a message gets held for review.
Yeah, those bots.
Right. They'll get over it.
Those bots can be a little overzealous,
Yes, totally. Yes, totally.
And if you have a wrench and you're in someone's chat, it's really easy to accidentally time someone out.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that before too.
Yeah. And
I
that's
know
what I thought it was.
fall asleep on their device and turn around and time me out.
Yeah.
And I'm asking them who did it, and they're like, I don't know who did it, but somebody just whacked me.
But I mean, ultimately, you can go in there and you can look to see who's been timed out or been banned or blocked or whatever. And I don't see anything, but sure enough, in the moderators, there's this little chat bot that's just been plugging itself back in. And I figured out what it was. Finally, I was just trying to find something new and installed something that I forgot to uninstall completely. Yeah, there you go.
Well, you got to understand if you accidentally time, if one of your mods or manager moderators accidentally time somebody out, they don't mean to, you just click on all the hosts got to do is just click on the name and time out for 10 seconds and it overrides everything.
You can. You can override it.
But a standard mod cannot do it. Only a manager moderator can.
But I don't even I barely pay attention to the chat enough to look up and say, hey, thanks for being here. So much less would I know that somebody has been timed out, and I may or may not want them. I don't have enough people in my chats that, and I don't have any trolls. I mean, I'm always going horizontal. I'm always going from the OBS stuff. So there's really YouTube doesn't push me out at all, so I don't really have to worry about that.
Yeah, so one thing is, is that some people don't know is like if they don't like you on a stream and they're messing with you with their reach, they don't understand that if you see a StreamYard link in somebody's chat and you've always been on their panel, you can click that, get up on the panel, and they can't touch you then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
one of the reasons why I don't really like the panel thing.
But you can unhide the people. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, we had to do that a couple of times on Roughing It Live another year because there was some weirdo.
You can't cancel
they were getting up there trying to target me, what they're doing.
Yeah, what's up
there,
Mac?
Then they used the N-word at the end.
Let's let Mac ask the question.
Yeah, no doubt. You say you do OBS too? Hobo?
That's all. That's really all I do. I love my OBS, and that would be the only way I would want to do the panel. I would want to have more control.
When I go live doing my scratching tickets, I'll do the 1080 facing down, and I'll do the off the computer facing me. That way I got two cameras.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm precisely doing OBS.
That's what my show is. All OBS. I don't like doing it just with the phone because I feel like it's just kind of blah.
With the phone, I'll just do StreamYards. Just as long as I'm, just doing the tickets only, and they can hear me in the background. How does someone with 1.6 thousand subs only get 318 viewers on their live, but then someone with only 300 subs gets 5,000 views? That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how they see that. I've seen that. Weird.
It's a YouTube thing, man. YouTube does that shit.
Yeah, YouTube is kind of crazy like that. And Jim, actually, Mr. Honeybee explained it pretty well to me. And I've kind of watched it in action too. When you're using the YouTube streaming software in vertical and away from your normal place where you're doing it, like you actually drive away from where you would normally stream, you're going to get more promotion out, and you're going to find that you're going to get a lot more people that are able to swipe up into your live stream. So all of a sudden you'll get 30, 50, 30, 100. People are just jumping into these live streams at just massive rates. But if you do it horizontally or through OBS or through StreamYard or something like that, that number goes way down. It literally has to be the YouTube software off the phone. Typically, is where I see that being the most effective.
Me doing StreamYard, going down the highway. I'm doing landscape mode, and the other day I had 1.1 thousand views. I thought, just 1,100 views.
That's good.
The next next day was only like 700. The next day after that was only like 500. So. But if I did go vertical in YouTube Live only, I would get more. I'd definitely get more.
Boy, have fun in Florida when you go.
All day long.
I'd get more trolls. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yes, and you do. You get tons of trolls. There's no doubt about it in that particular way, and that's because of the fact that literally it's just as people are scrolling up on their live streams, as they scroll through, they're being put into these random lives, and so maybe sometimes they'll look at it and they'll be like, I'm a devout Christian and now I'm watching this gambler. I'm going to sit here and complain to them for the next 3 minutes because I've got nothing to do while I'm waiting for my taxi.
Right.
That's what you get.
I mean, 4
times the amount of views. Yeah, because you're away from your normal place of where you're doing it at.
Yeah, I don't tell people get the views, so I go live in Portugal because no one knows to my warning account, but I can't get the views. I only get like 150 views.
If you're on YouTube Live, YouTube will not let you do landscape. Okay, landscape is your wide view. Now your vertical is like your portrait mode. Like how you got pictures that are up and down. That's what YouTube wants you to do from now on. They want to be like TikTok, okay, where everybody's doing the vertical.
Yeah, they took that feature away from you on your phone, but you don't have the button on your screen and you don't have it in the advanced feature. But what they did to me, Ernie, every time
just go live,
landscape mode, they crash the app, and I get a
that would be that's more your device
in landscape mode more. You can only do.
Well, that's the same thing with Facebook. It will not let you go landscape mode. Because I tried. I said nope. Turn back forward.
And Instagram's the same way. You have to go in. You have to go in portrait mode. You can't do landscape mode.
Do what Jim and Mr. Honeybee said. Go take your phone and go to a park or somewhere else and run a live stream just from your phone in vertical, and it's basically just hit the go live button when you're in YouTube. Just hit don't try to think about it, don't use a whole lot of ideas, just go live and point it at your tickets and start scratching away and talking. And I swear you will have the most watched video I've had is the one time that I actually went to a grocery store and sat in a parking lot and tested it out for 45 minutes. I sat live and I got like 1,000 views on that thing. That is by far my most watched video. And it was crazy. And if you want to get those 600 watch hours, you'll get it really fast like that. But you can't sit at the house. Unfortunately, you may not be able, I don't know how much you've done it from work, but you may not be able to do it from there either. But just go to a place where you don't normally go. And all of a sudden you get a brand new IP address and you go vertical from there. Man, I'm telling you, it gets crazy.
Yep, do that, Mac. Do that, and you'll get your watch hours real quick.
Yeah, Jim, he told me that, and I didn't believe him, and I went and tested it that weekend. Sure enough, blew it out in the water, and I was like, well, at least I know how to do it. I got my trolls in there. I saw trolls that were telling me I had gambling problems, and I was stupid, and the worst person with money ever. I enjoyed it for 45 minutes over there, and then I was like, okay, I'm done with this, and now I go back to the house and stream with 12 friends.
I get people like that on my live stream, like, well, you can't be talking and blah, blah, blah. You know what? I can do whatever the hell I want. Just
right.
You said so doesn't mean shit. Click bye.
That's right.
You're talking about views. Well, you know what? I got this video that I did in my old house that's from 4 years ago. It's got 3.7K views on that damn thing. All it was talking about Ryobi OnePlus Power Scrubber. And it got me that much views. And then I've got another one, 1.7 views. For just, all it was talking about a vacuum.
I would have been.
It was a follow-up review about the vacuum, about not buying it because the filter would clog up real bad.
I saw a stream that was talking about lawn care, and I swore it had to have you in it. I was like, this has got to have me in it. I'm going to click on it. You weren't there. I was a little disappointed. But I figured landscaping and lawn care, I think they were talking about a certain lawnmower. I was like, this has got to be Bean. But no, you weren't there.
That's Bean all the way.
I know. I know.
Well, you know, I've got.
I think Beans forgot more about lawnmowers than I'll ever know.
I got a next
you
door
know
neighbor.
what?
You come over here and fix his lawn deck
You
because
know,
he's got 2 lawnmowers. The
yeah.
deck's not working.
Well,
He might
Buckeye,
have
you were
Oh,
talking
baby.
about you wanted, remember, Buckeye, you were talking about you wanted a robotic vacuum. I mean, a robotic lawnmower. I know a guy that's got that lawnmower I was telling you about.
God.
You know what, Buckeye? That lawnmower, that Yardo or whatever it's called, the lawnmower I told you about that's a robot that mows your yard.
Yes. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
he got
A
that
lawn
thing.
mower.
He's got this thing. He's all about real. He's all about Ryobi tools, you know. But
Oh,
he got that thing. But all he's got attached to it, he's got the snow blower attached to it, and it's snow blowing the snow for him.
What? That can happen? I thought that's like the one thing I thought that electric mower couldn't do was blow snow off. Dang, damn it, that thing's awesome.
Let me find his name of his
That
family.
reminds me, I was watching a goddamn YouTube video where these guys were inside their house, but they had the blind just a little bit, cracked. But they're taking this tractor. It was out there running around in the yard, and these people were seeing it because there was nobody on the tractor, and they were trying to jump on
Remote
it.
control.
It was remote control. I was
Nice.
sitting there just dying laughing at that thing. I don't know if any of y'all seen it, but that was just the funniest thing.
I like that.
Oh, Blue, I'll tell you his channel name. You go to Live Free in Toulon, and he got the video. It's a 16-minute and 50-second video they did of that thing, and it's got the tracks on it.
That's nice.
And he's showing it off.
That's nice. I've got like up the street. There's a neighbor of mine that has one of those, and I'm awful envious. Now his piece of property is like 4 times the size of mine, so I can understand why he needs it. Now, I'm not going to invest that kind of money in it, but still envious. I would love to be able to hit a button and some little robot go around and mow my lawn for me. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Mine ain't that big. I can get mine done within an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I got a battery operated lawnmower, full charge, and get the whole yard done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it cuts awesome, believe it or not.
Yeah, that's the same way. My property's way too small for me to be putting that kind of money in, or I just got a push mower and I go out and just do it because that's the responsible way to handle it. But yes, there's people that have too much money and too little sense. And
Well,
I don't argue with it. It looks cool.
There's this extra guy. His name's called Grease Daddy. I mean, he goes sitting him this expensive, their expensive zero turn that they have that has the steering wheel on it, but that cut the steering wheel. I mean, he said, I don't care. They sent this to me. I'm supposed to turn off the video and promote this thing, but I'm going to put it through review. I mean, he went through the muddiest, swampiest, grassy water he could with that thing, ran through it, just put it through abuse. And it didn't even tear that thing up, do nothing to it. And then he said, I wonder if you could pop a wheelie with this thing. He popped a wheelie with that thing, hit it right on his two back tires. And he got tons of ego calling him saying, yeah, you did the right thing. 20 to hold up to abuse.
I'll bet you the company actually, in hindsight, that maybe when he first said I might tear this thing up, they were probably like, no, don't do that. But in hindsight, they were happy he did because he got so much extra views on it.
Yeah. But it does have another. There is another lawnmower he got sent to, and it's got cracks on it. It's made by Toro. It costs almost $1 million that damn thing.
Good God!
And they sent it to him for free as long as he would do a video of it. They said he gets to keep it for his business that he does. And he tried that thing. He ran that thing to see if he got so close to a pond to see if that thing would get stuck. And it never got stuck. It just kept going. I mean, he likes to put things through abuse.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like
this. Because he's talking about the company. If you tear it up, we'll replace it free of charge because we don't care.
It's like Adam Brown Adventures. They sent him a submergible, like submarine with a camera on it, and they just recently used it and found a guy in a pond, dead, but found his car, but they went underneath the ice, man, and found the guy. Believe it or not, he was no more than half a block from where he called and said, "Hey, man, I'm on this grass." And, I guess he's pretty well fucked up.
Oh my God!
Yeah, but they found the guy. He was underneath
Thank
the
the
water.
Lord.
Yeah, I watched a lot of those guys do that stuff. But yeah, they gave him a submergible submarine, and went underwater, and it's just like that helps with what they do. Matter of fact, he used it twice around 2 cars. With guys in. Well, this guy he's already done decayed, but they found the bones. And it was him.
And what channel is that? Is that the one that's like Adventures with Purpose or
that
something?
was Adam Brown Adventures.
Okay.
Check him out. Adam Brown.
Live in a free country.
Oh, hey Ernie, did you know what they do in farming now? Did you know those drones that people will fly that had the camera on it? In farming, they will put liquid fertilizer in that thing and run it all over the fields to spread that fertilizer out. And then they'll put another kind in and spread it. They put 2 different kind of fertilizers in the thing. They can spread them, and it's a lot better than the planes that they use. And it can go a lot lower to the ground than the plane can.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all watch any of the?
Really cool.
Do y'all watch any of the drone footage from the wars?
No.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. They're literally land these drones on the people's laps. I mean, they got the camera footage of it all the way up to right up before explosion and detonation. So it's like
the sheriff's department here back before these people moved in next door. They used it for training purposes. I mean, I had freaking sheriff all over my damn freaking front lawn, and they were going in with that little ass goddamn drone.
Yeah. You can't even tell. It's like a bat.
Yeah, and they were going up in there and they were finding the guys, hiding and shit. And I'm like, well, I'll tell you what. I bet you, $10 I can go hide in mine, and you take 15 minutes or more to try to find me. They didn't go for it.
I wouldn't want to test them.
I went right back out the back door.
Ernie, the fires that are going on in California right now?
Yeah, I know. It's pretty bad.
Did you know that they've got drones for that. They got the firefighters from Ukraine that went over there to help them now.
Really?
Yeah, they actually went to help them. They said they were going to do it because of what we did to help them.
How many did they send, Bean?
I don't know for sure. I never did Google that. I never did look at it.
But we did hear somebody say that somewhere.
Every time I go to different radio stations, all over radio, and every time I get on Google, it's all over Google News and everything. All they're talking about is that country going over there and helping them.
Yes, drones are dropping bombs, and drones are bombs. Like they're just themselves. They are the payload. They just fly around. So yeah,
but
the drone warfare is insane.
Ain't that crazy?
Dude.
I mean, that fire wasn't arsonist, don't you?
And the fact that they can chase you around, I mean, I saw this one dude dive into a foxhole, and it went and found him in the foxhole. It's like, God dang.
Damn.
And you can, I just imagine this one cat just sitting in a truck somewhere with his joystick flying around. It's like, all right, I've killed that one. Let me take control of this drone here. Yeah, it's insane. I don't know. I don't want to play those games. Why can't we all just get along?
Right.
Yeah, what I believe. Yeah, we need to all. Yeah, we need to all get along. But Buckeye, not Buckeye. Old Blue. I'm sorry, I called you wrong name.
That's all right. That's a compliment.
He can't get along with these kids over here stealing his money.
Exactly. I got enough problems with the daggum youngins at the convenience store.
The next thing it'll be your own kids stealing your money.
Oh, they do that on a daily basis.
He's still alive. He's only got one person watching. Ruffy Garage.
That was all got tired of watching it.
It's just them two, Ted and him. It's Ted and him.
Yes, that's what it was earlier too. Yeah.
Oh, Joe Arcade's over
there. Is Joe over there?
But they're kind of smart to mute their mic. You can't hear them snoring or anything.
Yeah, they don't. It's almost like they're both on mute, but they're not.
Yeah, they just got their.
They're just deeply sweet. How sweet.
I think Roughneck.
Don't wake him up. I hate to see him disturbed.
Because Roughneck always wakes
subscribers. That's it.
Yeah, well, Roughneck always wakes his wife up around 6:30. So I think he's got to get her up there a little bit.
Well, there you go. Bless you there, Ernie. Hey, Mac. I don't know if you ever watched The Color of Money, Mac, but in that, The Color of Money, Tom Cruise was a pool player, but his real favorite hobby was playing video games. So he would play video games while he was hustling people at pool. He would, in between shots, he would go over there and play this video game. And he explained to Fast Eddie at the time, who was his stake horse, that basically video games were the training grounds for the military of the future. He was saying that back in the 80s. So 1980s and The Color of Money, they were talking about that. The fact that video games were not made for just our entertainment. They were to train us about how to do military warfare.
Wow. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Wow.
I need some live, so I got to spray Ernie down. He's got the germs.
All right, Toga.
Here's the funny thing about it, though, Old Blue. I guess I'm going to get my ass kicked because I ain't very good at them damn games.
I know, right? I feel you.
I'm dead.
My kid can with me.
Playing poker earlier.
What's that?
Ernie was playing poker earlier, and I thought he was doing something else. The wife doing, and I ain't want to go on that one.
Damn, man, I wish I'd feel better. Shit.
Ernie, just make me remind me, if I meet you, just spray you with Lysol and kill that germ. If you drink that Starbucks coffee, it would take that cold right out of you real quick.
Yeah, I know, right?
Good morning, Miguel.
He loves Starbucks. Ernie does. Is it his favorite coffee?
No, he doesn't. He's got more sense than that. I know Ernie, and I know that he's smart enough to drink coffee at the house because it costs 50 cents a cup instead of $5 a cup.
We got up on panel one day.
Right. I got you, brother.
We got up on panel one day. Ernie was driving down the road.
Me
and two other people showed him a bunch of snacks.
Eyes of water, sneezing, and oh man, I know I'm crying back.
He's trying to figure out some way to talk sense into Beanie, and he's realizing it's just impossible. That's why he's crying back.
Oh shit!
I can't do it. I tried all I can. Oh.
It'll be all right.
Right. It'll be all right, Ernie. I love it, Mac. That's great.
I love it. That's smart ass. I like that. I love it. That's awesome. You'll be all right. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Impossible.
I needed that.
You're right.
I appreciate that, buddy. Smart ass.
Well, you want to know something else he does? Every time these hot, gorgeous women give him the middle finger, let him know he's number one, he starts crying. Down the highway about it.
Good morning,
he will not give me the digits. He will not give me their numbers when I ask for them.
Yeah.
I want their phone number, and he won't give them.
That's being wise. Years of experience.
Ernie, your daughter gave me her phone number one time, and I never did even put my phone and every exchange numbers with her. I wasn't going to do that. I didn't want the guy to quit finding out who I was.
I bet that you didn't, because I think she's crazier than you. Mm-hmm.
Beanie's trying to figure out if that's possible. Is it possible someone could be crazier than us? I've got a perfect gift for that particular thing with Samuel L. Jackson. He's like,
well, I guess Ernie didn't. I'm glad that one live stream that where I was on panel was showing certain things on panel was put in private. They got the lead after that, because now he ain't got to know how. Know if I'm worse than his dad, or you never know about.
I haven't heard from Brittany in about over a month now.
I haven't seen her on YouTube. She's totally disappeared. She ain't coming about no live stream.
You haven't seen her either?
No.
You haven't seen her
not
either?
Under any alt account, not under any new alt account names or nothing.
Yeah, she talked to me, called me, and over.
On every new alt account that she had to make on Facebook.
Well, last time she called me, she was wanting money. I'm like, I ain't got no money. What makes you think I got money? Well, I need cigarettes, Dad. Well, I'm not supporting your habit.
Yeah. Parents have unlimited money.
Mm-hmm. I go, yeah, sure we do. We all got bills,
I know.
I'm like, look, I didn't raise you to, come bum money off me. I said, I got my own bills I gotta pay.
Mm-hmm.
And that damn boyfriend.
I'm just gonna tell you one thing.
Don't get me started.
You were never there when I was talking to her when she went live on Facebook, because you probably would have turned around and took me outside, got the biggest switch you could, and beat the crap out of my butt.
No.
You know why?
No.
All I ever did was talk to your daughter.
No.
Okay, yeah, that might happen. If he didn't just take the firearm out.
No, I'm being honest. I'm gonna,
she's a grown adult.
Ernie.
I'm not gonna do it.
I consider Ernie like family, and I'm gonna be honest to him. The way I, joke around with her. I actually talk naughty to her, and she laughed about it. It made her when she said I talked naughty to her like that and made her laugh. It made her day feel better when she was going through bad depressive days.
Oh.
Somehow it cheered her up. That I found out that's really why she liked me, because she said I kind of remind her of a little bit of herself,
Well, that's on YouTube. It had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd just come out and be honest with you the way I talked to her.
Well, apparently y'all are both crazy.
But I never would do it in front of Ernie, because I knew he wasn't alive. He don't want to hear that. They talk in front of his daughter like that. I wasn't going to do it in front of him.
I don't care.
And Bean, you don't have to worry about it. I won't time you out.
She's, like I said, she's a grown adult. What you guys say behind closed doors, it ain't none of my gosh damn business, all right? Now, if you guys want advice, I'll give you advice, but
yeah. Yeah, I've always gave her advice. That's
the way I let my kids grow up. They're gonna learn. I'm not gonna teach them. They're gonna learn on their own. That's how I learn. My dad would give me a few.
I've always, I've always told your daughter. I said, if you're ever in a hard rock of a place, always go back to your father and ask him for advice. He will still help you out.
That's all you gotta do.
That's the best advice you can get is your parents.
And I gave her advice, whether she did it or not. That's on her.
Yeah.
That's the way I do all my kids. Now, my second child, I talked to him till I'm blue in the face. I'm done talking. I said, boy, you need to get away from her. I said, oh, she's using you, and she's using you. She looks like a 2-bit whore.
You know what? Courtney's going to be going live at 6:30 today, in this morning.
So he's
going live at 6:30 a.m. You can make it in there.
Huh?
Ozzy Scratchum, AKA Courtney, that I've been telling you about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link to. She's going live at 6:30 here in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
If you want to
7:30.
be there and store
Oh,
support.
you're scaring the crap out of me. I was like, did I miss it?
Oh, Old Blue's in that. The only thing is, I want to time Old Blue out every time in there because he root for the wrong team.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't understand this. Jason's old like I am. You know, he's an old man. Old
But,
men
you
need
know,
people rooting for him. The crowd that roots for old men is a lot smaller than the crowd that roots for pretty young ladies. Just right off the bat. So right away, Jason
but
needs
I'm sorry,
my
Old Blue.
support.
You know what? His face is being painted like a turd.
Oh, I know, and I think that's
Courtney's
hilarious
gonna
that
win
he
today.
and his daughter do that.
Yeah,
I
and you know
think
what?
that's
I'm
awesome.
sorry, but Courtney's gonna win again, and Jason's gonna get his face painted the next Sunday.
No, you're wrong.
Because
You're
she
wrong,
won
D.
Friday. You know, if you weren't in her Friday stream, she won that one.
I know. I was there. I was there for that too.
So she don't
I
win
saw it.
She's got a streak going.
I saw her hit that. She was going to lose until the very last second, and she hit that big one.
She was a good thing he didn't switch that ticket on her. Take that winner.
Whatever it takes, I guess.
Oh my God, Mac is a pretty young lady. Oh my.
I'm starting to wonder why Bean's doing it. Is it for the subs?
Well, you know, Ernie, you know all the ladies call Mac.
I've got a nice needle for his.
Ernie, all the ladies call Mac macaroni. I don't know
I did
why
not know that.
that's what they call him.
I did not know that. I like that though. That's cool.
Every time I see ladies, they're
like
always
that.
saying hi macaroni. Macaroni.
That's a really cool thing.
I ain't going.
I really don't want to.
Mac is just fine.
Yeah.
Team Beanie. Oh,
hey,
shit.
Ernie, if you're ever in one of Susan, if you ever watch one of Susan replays her live stream, and you see Jay Star scratch off a diamond, you know, he turns around and says when you see that diamond, he turns around and says bean plug every time. And it took me 3 months to realize that he was talking about me when he said bean plug, and I'm sitting there like, geez, you know, how do you know about that, you know? And I told Susan next time you get enough, she said that she's got to get more subscribers, so a membership, so she can make more emojis, you know. And I said, well, when you get a chance to make more, make a diamond and call it the bean plug.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, good morning, John. How you doing this morning?
I'm in the middle of a sip, damn it.
Hi, John.
John Parker.
Yeah, John lives about 10 miles from me.
Oh, right around the corner.
Yeah, he lives right out the Luna Pier down there, right off of Lake Erie. That's too close for me, being close to Lake Erie. Mm-mm.
You're already too close to Lake Erie for me, aren't you?
All right, I'm too close.
Hey, Ernie, you know the Austin Powers move?
You get that east to west wind, boy. I'm telling you what.
No, I'm like Teddy when it comes to cold weather. Not quite as bad, but pretty close. Just like Teddy. Anything under 50.
Sure that the ice is probably about 4 inches, 5 inches thick. I mean, you know, there's got to be a lot of people out there ice fishing right now.
That's insane. That's insane.
I can't wait till one day Miss Judy comes in the room.
That damn ice.
Ernie, you know, I cannot wait till Miss Judy comes in the room and Ted let's talk that girl moaning and see what Miss Judy says.
I don't care what she says.
You know, Miss Judy's gonna be like, Ernie, what are you watching?
We're not doing that here. We don't do that here.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about when he does it on Ted's panel and Miss Judy walks in. That's gonna be funny.
Right, yeah. Well, I think Ernie's smarter than that. I can tell you, Ernie will put his headphones on. Ernie's smarter than that. He's not. This isn't his first rodeo. I mean,
Right.
seriously.
No, but I think it's funny when people are in the store and they're like,
Try this
Yeah.
again.
dang it, people heard that.
It worked. That's amazing. Dang, man. It's fun while it lasted.
I learned how to unmute myself.
Damn it. I just had to do that again.
Unhackable.
Last fishing
Well,
day.
Karina, Karina said that she's not going to Food Line anymore. People think she's a freaking there.
Nice. Screw that.
I really don't know why they think that. I don't know if she was in somebody's live or what.
In her defense, Karina is kind of, she's a hot mess, so she can be kind of freaky, and here, there, and yonder, and possibly the people in the Food Line are aware of that.
When she first got to know me, and she knew that I was going by. Me and my trainer guy, he was in his truck and I was in mine. We were flying by doing about 75 mile an hour in a 55 mile. We were flying. She was trying to catch us in that damn car. Hers trying to fly. I've almost caught you. No, you ain't nowhere near us.
The sad part is she was trying. I mean, she won't lie. She really was. I'm pretty sure she was going.
She was trying her darndest to catch up
Yeah.
with us.
She's wild. She's crazy.
I told Kevin, I said, we got to go. My bad.
You got pedal down to the metal, sir. We got somebody chasing us now.
He says, well, let's go. Hit the hammer. Man, we took off like a bat out of hell.
Right. Cue the pedal to the metal clip.
Man, we did too. Got over by Charlotte. I loaded up, 3 great big B trucks, and he loaded up 3 great big B trucks, and we were off heading for Wisconsin.
That's a long drive. From Charlotte to Wisconsin. That's from Charlotte, North Carolina to Wisconsin. That's a minute. That's a good drive.
We got there in a day.
Oh,
I've never made that drive.
Now,
Girls are hot mess.
Spring is mad. Jack and his boyfriend killed to the list. Oh, I get it now.
Bean, I don't know what you're doing.
When she had to list and knocked Ted down the list.
Oh my. Let's see what's going on.
I keep this up. I ain't going.
You got a picture of somebody's face from now. Somebody's questioning her about that. You got some explaining to do?
Hey, we're on third line already.
Are you talking about yourself, Mac? Or are you talking about your girl's hot mess?
I believe we're talking about Karina.
About?
Karina, the self-proclaimed hot mess.
You know who was calling herself a hot mess the other day? I think it was Madam Sunshine. She was, I'm a hot mess today.
I have heard her actually refer to herself as that before, but she doesn't put it in her bio like Karina does. Karina,
Karina's got it. Yeah, Karina.
That's what I like that. I think it's hilarious.
Karina the hot mess.
Well, don't forget Friday. It's Becca Day.
I know.
It's her holiday. Anything goes. Whatever you say goes.
Anything goes. Becca Day. Yep.
Becca Day. What am I missing?
Whether anything goes.
I was live going down the highway the other day, and she was in there, and she was on panel, and she goes, "Oh yeah, this is Anything Goes Day," and everybody's like, "Oh, this is Friday, Anything Goes Becca Day," and it's stuck.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so if you get your live stream, you say whatever you want. You get away with it.
Yeah, I was over in her area about a couple of years ago, and I was flying around the belt, and she found out I went by. Boy, she was pissed. You come by me and you didn't stop saying hi.
Dang, Ernie.
I didn't have no phone number,
You know
You're
what?
supposed to know. You're supposed to know, Ernie. You're just supposed to know.
Now, Ernie, I will tell you
It
one
never lets
thing.
me down now on it.
Yeah.
Never lets me down.
Now, Ernie.
Yeah, there's this guy that went by in the truck and he blew by and my skirt went up and yeah, he wouldn't stop.
Okay, well now she gave you signs. You should have responded. That's kind of on you. That looked nice there, Sterling. Where you at? You wait. Wow.
Hey, beautiful.
Wow. Oh, palm trees.
Ocean.
You gotta like palm trees.
Yeah, ocean's out there. See it?
It's surrounded by oceans.
Yep,
I
right
think
there.
that's what it looked like when you live in Florida. That's what it looked like.
Nice.
You got the ocean on the left and the right in Florida.
Yeah. He's down there in Columbia, South Carolina.
I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, Columbia. Columbia, South America. Sorry.
Yeah. That's
down in Columbia, South America.
Yeah, you won't find those beaches in Columbia, South Carolina, huh?
I was about to say, I know there's a river there. There's a couple of rivers, but
Ernie's having a blonde moment over there.
Bald moment?
Blonde.
Bald.
Oh, nice. I see what you did. I see what you're okay.
Now, Ernie, I'll tell you, if you meet Becca and you don't bring her no Starbucks, you will piss her off. She ain't gonna live without that Starbucks if you don't get her one.
Sterling, are you in Colombia for vacation or do you actually live in Colombia?
I stay here about 6 months out of the year for the last 3 years. Yeah. Last year I was here 3 months. The year before that 6. I travel a lot. Yeah.
You're single, man?
Yes, sir. Living my best life, as the kids say.
Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are. Congratulations.
So how far away are you from Panama City?
Well, let's see here. I mean, Panama City, Panama.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know exactly, but probably like a 30-minute flight or like, yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Not far at all.
Okay. So by car, whatever, you're probably about an hour and a half, if not less.
Well, I'm not sure how it works because, like, you know,
I've got Colombiana on my my laptop here, looking at it, seeing where you're at. Gosh dang, Colombia is a big freaking.
It's huge. Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, but like I'm close to the Panama where I'm at in Colombia. Like, but I think you have to take like a ferry. I don't think you can just drive, you know, through, to Panama.
Mm-hmm.
So with that included, I'm not exactly sure how, like how long it would take.
Mm-hmm.
That place is huge.
Sterling.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. It's very big.
Very huge. I'm looking at it.
That's why you can get so much cocaine in and out of there.
One of my worst nightmares. Colombia women are the best.
Some people say that. Yep.
No, I got a good woman up there. She's up in bed. Yeah. Oh, she's better than my ex-wife. I was like, my bad. That was bad. was like, yep, I got to keep her. Been with her now going on over 30 years now.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
Yep.
Yeah, same here.
4 years, being living together, and finally decided to marry her, for some reason, in case something happens to me, she's got my Social Security to go fall back on, and
There you
I know
go.
she can handle the place and everything, without me being here, and I know she'd be all right. So yeah, so we've been married going on 5 years, 6.
Very nice. Very good.
Yeah, and wouldn't trade it for the world.
Mm-hmm. My wife and I have been married now for 23.
Wow, that's cool. Good deal.
Yeah, we were together for like 5 years before that, because I wanted to make sure that it was a one-time thing.
Mm-hmm. His wife wears the pants in the relationship.
Countries, 17
Old
different
Blue
states.
wears the skirt.
Columbia are the best, I know.
Hey,
So
you
you
gotta do
must have been
everything.
Columbia.
You gotta do everything as women say. I'm sorry.
Question: Columbia, are you?
Women are the boss, and men gotta listen. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, man, just that would hillbilly want to be a woman transiting. Yeah.
Maybe it's me, but the audio was really bad. I couldn't hear.
Yeah. Keep muting him. Her.
But if there was a question to me, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
No, that was to Mac. Mac's down there. Since I've been to three different countries, 17 different states. Columbia women are the best. I'm asking her, is she Colombian? Yeah,
well,
that's the question I got, for her. Are you Colombian?
No. I don't want no Columbia woman. It's got to be either this, a Thailand lady with a third leg or a Brazilian woman. There you go.
What the what?
I missed it.
A Thai lady with
Thailand woman with a third leg.
Well, I went to Thailand. I went to
Sterling, be careful here.
Thailand, they're all over the place. They look more beautiful than the actual women in Thailand.
Yeah, I was in Thailand last year. They call them lady boys, right? Is that what you're referring to?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what he's talking about. From my understanding, they're pretty slick.
Black. I said, are you Colombian?
I'm not. I'm black.
Yeah. She says I'm black.
But are you from? Well, we're wondering
He's American, y'all.
From.
Is she American?
Yes, Max.
Bean, what's
I think Max from like Chicago. Am I wrong, Mac? Are you from Chicago or from that area? I could be wrong.
He's from the ghetto where he's from.
I know He-Man's from
Chicago. Yeah, I know. Like half the world's from Chicago, but they don't actually live there. They still have the accent,
Lady boys are everywhere in Amsterdam.
I'm American. I know you are, brother.
American.
I do that, man, but they're not as good as the Thailand ones.
I was in Amsterdam a few weeks ago, and I don't remember seeing that. Well, maybe I did see them and didn't know. But,
they are good today.
But no, I don't remember seeing that in Amsterdam, but in Thailand for sure.
Well, the way the world's getting now, you're liable to see anything. But I think this has been going on for years, though, and it's coming out more during this time period. Instead of back then, they keep it.
The world gets more free.
but where they're
Nobody
not
can
doing
do
it now,
anything.
they're wanting to be more noticed now.
Yeah.
To each their own, just as long as they don't have to throw it out
I
upon
know,
me.
but the only thing is with
I know,
the only
right?
thing is with the trans, I will tell you, they don't when they're out there, they don't do anything to let people notice that they're trans. It's just some people might notice it, but they don't pay attention to it.
All right.
You talking about in Thailand or where?
Anywhere, you know, like
Okay,
Thailand
Papa.
or where. But I've got to where I said, you know, I'm still going to go into the handicap bathroom. I'm not going to go in the female bathroom. I'm not going to go in the women's bathroom. But I don't think kids should be able to see that. You know, you're trans. I just don't believe it. That.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna jump
Their
down,
own separate bathroom.
maybe some breakfast, and watch Courtney and Jason beat up on
Yeah.
each other.
I'm getting ready to get off here anyway myself. I don't want to wake them up, and I want to get myself something to eat also, and
You
get
better
myself.
come
Thank you very
important
much for
live
having
stream,
me up, though, Ernie. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so
No,
much.
I know.
Yeah,
Ernie,
nice
you
talking to you.
come in Courtney's live stream. I'm gonna give you the biggest wedgie, and I'm gonna blister your butt.
You're gonna drink a what? What the what? You're gonna drink a butt?
No, I said I'm
I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Love you guys.
I'm gonna give you a wedgie, and then I'm gonna blister your butt till you look like a baboon.
Yeah, okay. Well, guys, Sterling, I appreciate you coming on board. Thank you for showing where you're at. I appreciate. I
Always
do this.
welcome back.
I do this almost every other night. I do these live streams at nighttime, and I do go live going down the highway. So,
I'm gonna get out there and buy.
Bean, you take it easy, buddy. All right, guys, y'all
Yeah.
take care now.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Take care, Sterling. See you, everybody. Y'all have a good morning.